And what's good, everybody? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball, as we got a good game in store for tonight here, everyone, as I'll be on the call covering play-by-play here. We get the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Miami Heat for this one. The last time these two teams faced each other, it was back in the bubble for the Eastern Conference semifinals, and now they're at it once again here tonight, as I'll be covering play-by-play for this one. Glad to have you guys on the channel once again on board here right now. And the pregame going to tip off in a little bit. Timo, welcome on here, as well as Justin. Glad to have you guys stopping by. Vaughn is in here as well, as wants to stop by, say hello here. It's busy tonight. Enjoy your night there, Vaughn. And if I don't catch you tomorrow, I'll catch you, or if I don't catch you later tonight, I'll catch you tomorrow in the next stream. Carl Johan, welcome in here for stopping on by. My prediction for this one, Jimmy Butler's out for this game tonight for the Heat, so I'm going to take the Bucks in this one. The Bucks lost by 20 in their last game against the Knicks, but I feel like the Bucks going to turn the ship right around. But I predict the Bucks in this game 117 to 113. Behind the Arc fan, what's good here? Bradley, to get the Mod Squad back in the chat once again. Armando's back in here. George and Snake Durant, welcome back in, guys. I'm doing pretty well. Things been going pretty well here. It's been a pretty productive day, as we're going to close out 2021 in a couple more days here. December 29th. By the way, this is my final NBA game, I believe, for 2020, because the rest of the other two nights are college games they have pretty much or so. Jose back on board here is going to watch me on the TV tonight. That's great, man. Milwaukee also coming in on the line for this one, 6-point favorites, over under set at 227.5. Jimmy Butler's been rolled out of this game due to a sprained ankle. The starting five looks like this for both of the teams. Milwaukee Bucks starting Giannis, Jrue Holiday, DiVincenzo, Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, and then Miami here, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Mo Harkless, Bam Adebayo, Myers Leonard for the starting five. So we'll keep you guys posted what's going on throughout NBA, also college tonight as far as those games. Behind the Arc fan, going to go with Bucks in this one. Think that they found good perimeter defenders for Miami shooters in this game here. We will see. Bucks have given up quite a bit, but they've had a loaded offense so far this year. JJ, welcome on board. I can't get the game tonight for the Celtics game. It's on. I don't have the channel to it, so I only cover the ones that's on like TNT and ESPN. They put it on NBC Sports Boston. So even though I'm from Massachusetts, I don't have like the cable package to that, because they have it on the cable package for Comcast, but that's paying like I think it's like $140 per month or so. So I cut down the package or so I'm paying for Sling TV, which I don't get like any of the local games through like the coverages or so it's just the national stuff that I get. Bradley's gonna take the Bucks here with his man Jordan Nwora. Predicts he's going to have 5 points. He likes Milwaukee here, 118 to 109. By the way, believe it or not, for the Bucks, leading scorer so far this season through the first 3 games is not Giannis right now. It happens to be Chris Middleton. He comes into this game averaging over 26 points per game. Giannis close right behind him, averaging 25.7 points per game and 13 rebounds. And then a good option. He had a great game in the first one of his debut for the Bucks. That was Jrue Holiday, but in the last game he only scored 8 points for Jrue, but he is early on this year, he has been a pretty solid third option or so for Milwaukee this season. As far as the Miami Heat, last game happened on Christmas Day, so it's been quite some time here since the last time that the Heat have played back on Friday on Christmas Day, and Duncan Robinson had himself a game there on the NBA Christmas slate. Most 3-point shots ever in a Christmas game. He knocked down 7 triples, scored 23 points. Goran Dragic added in 18 points from the bench for the Heat. One of the struggles this year for the Heat this season has been the turnovers. They've turned it over 17 times averaging per game. Turned it over 22 times in their opener against the Magic. But what they do is actually force turnovers pretty well, as Jimmy Butler alone, he had 7 steals against the Magic in the opening game, but unfortunately here, Jimmy Butler, the Heat are going to be without tonight in this one. Hey, thanks so much, guys, for the scoreboard updates. Ryan, welcome in here onto the channel. Knicks, wow, Knicks looking good now up against the Cavs, and the Cavs are looking really solid so far this season. Knicks just got away with a 20-point victory against the Bucks. So Knicks right now 1-2 up against the 3-0 Cleveland Cavaliers, Who? There's another game going on. Pistons, Golden State. That's going to be a battle, I feel like. Really close game there. Yeah, Celtics. That's good. 31-26 it looks like right now at the end of the first quarter in that one. What's good, Jason? Appreciate it, bud, for stopping on by once again. Yeah, I heard about that. He's going to be out for like 4 to 6 weeks. That's unfortunate for John Morant. That's terrible. Because he was absolutely balling first night or so. Had an incredible opening night debut. I saw the replay of that, and he had to hobble off the court on one foot. It looked terrible. Just wishing John Morant speedy recovery in his timetable. So yeah, we'll be covering play-by-play, so if you guys are new on the channel, spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate it all for stopping on by. As we should have a good one tonight. Last time these two teams faced off against each other, it was back in the Eastern Conference semifinals. And that's where the Miami Heat stunned the Bucks in the Eastern Conference semis. Other games going on right now. Raptors trying to get their first victory of the season, starting out 0-2. They lead at the end of the first quarter, though, 28-17 over the Philadelphia 76ers right now. And the Chicago Bulls, who's also winless, taking on the Washington Wizards, also winless, as somebody is going to come out with their first W of the season. As the Bulls at the end of one quarter here, 31-26, as they are up against Washington. So yeah, we'll keep you guys posted throughout tonight. NBA games going on. There's a couple tipping off at one game tipping off at 8 o'clock tonight. Magic Thunder. And then I'm trying to see if there's any like surprises or so for college. Not really much right now as far as college. Basically everybody doing what they're supposed to be doing right now compared to yesterday with Minnesota blew out Michigan State yesterday. Yeah, I heard JaVale McGee having a great time with the Cavs now. Good pickup there for Cleveland. What's good, Ant? Welcome onto the stream, bud. Hope all is going well. Yeah, Celtics looking good right now, Jack, as we welcome in Jack out onto the channel. So, trying to split the series against Indiana, as they just barely came up short. It was just the shot selection there for Jason Tatum. Just, he went for a low percentage shot to go win the game. That's the same exact place that he got the 3-point shot over Giannis, but just could not get it in the last one against Indiana. But we'll see how they bounce back, how they respond. That's the big key in this one. What's good, George? Welcome on the stream here, man. Yeah, a lot of good games tomorrow for sure for college. Xavier tomorrow against Seton Hall, or he puts out Villanova. I'll check and see what they got for tomorrow, because the schedule's like constantly changing as far as what's going on. Xavier's going to take on Seton Hall tomorrow, so now Villanova's in quarantine. The head coach, Jay Wright, tested positive for Villanova, so they're going to be out now for, looks like the next 2 weeks, and Xavier, yeah, they rescheduled the game against Villanova. I think that's going to be January 13th, they rescheduled it too, but Xavier's got Seton Hall tomorrow at 7. Raven here, welcome on the channel. Once again, winning is from the heart. Appreciate it for stopping by again. My man Vegas, glad to have you on board here once again. Oh, wow, behind Eric fan. I wish we could have saw that, man. Really wish we could have saw Kobe Shoe Company Mamba take place. Maybe somebody can fulfill the dream and do it for him someday. Mac, welcome in here out on the stream. What's good here, man? Appreciate for stopping on by. He's taking the heat out in this one. Yeah, huge oof for the Clippers on Sunday when they played against the Mavericks. Going into halftime, the score was 77-27. 27 points, the lowest points ever in the shot clock era, going into halftime in the NBA. So yeah, right now just still in the pregame, everyone. Appreciate it all for stopping on by, being a part here tonight. Glad to have you guys on board. Let me know down in the chat who you got out in this one. If you're going Bucks, if you're going Heat in this one tonight. And that was pretty cool what I did yesterday. It was a special live stream. Usually don't cover other sports, but I plan on covering at least once a month another sport or so to build up my skills or so. And to give you guys like the opportunity just to like hang out and be a part of my chat and support my streams. And that was pretty cool last night doing the NFL game. Even though I'm a Patriots fan and they got absolutely just smashed apart against Buffalo, totally what I predicted. But hey, there's always next year. Classic Bill Belichick reaction from last night. Chucked the phone down and threw it against the wall there, and yeah, just wasn't their night at all. Armando taking the Bucks out in this one tonight for this game. I'm gonna predict Milwaukee too. I feel like that they're gonna bounce back after the loss against the Knicks that they had. They're 1-2 right now. Heat's 1-1 to start out this year. Villanova gonna go down so many rankings. George predicts. They're not gonna go down if they're on quarantine pause though. They're just gonna stay idle. Like how Tennessee started out the year not playing games until like the first like week and a half or so through December. Villanova's just gonna stay idle, I feel like, for the rankings, unless like, or if there's teams out ahead of them and they suffer bad losses, then Villanova would go up too. They will move up spots. Hey, what's good, Asia? Welcome on the stream, bud. Glad to have you join once again, man. Ravens going for a hard-fought game in this one. Really do hope so. JJ's going for the Heat out in this one. So, yeah, we've yet to tip this one off, guys. We're going to do so in a couple minutes from now to welcome you guys on board here once again. A couple scoreboard updates, NBA currently. Knicks up against the Cavs, 32-23. Julius Randle, he has got 14 points right now for the Knicks. And Pistons, Warriors, that game taking place. Pistons trying to get their first W of the season. Detroit leads at 29-24. I feel like it's going to be a long season here for Golden State if they just can't get it together. And the Pistons just hit a 3-point shot, so now they extend it to an 8-point lead here early on in the second quarter. Celtics up, or they were up, and then the Pacers just tied it up as the Celtics just hit a 3-point shot back with Jeff Teague. So Celtics up now 41-38, and the Raptors lead the Sixers 28-20. Bulls up by 1 against the Wizards 33-32. Yeah, George puts out here also the pause. We're in the pregame here. I get to watch DePaul on Sunday a little bit. That game against Providence, and DePaul's like a sleeper of mine. I think they might have the chance in the pandemic year to possibly challenge to make the NCAA tournament. That was a really good game they played against Providence. They took them into double overtime. Great game as far as execution. And there was just so many points exploding off the board. The thing for DePaul was they could have won the game if their backcourt players had handles and not turned over the basketball so many times. But Providence has got such a scrappy defense that can force turnovers left and right on the court. That was a really good game. They got players there for DePaul that can show you the range and knock down some big time outside shots. I think they're a program finally on the upswing after all these years of being last in the Big East. I think DePaul is going to make the tournament winning, like, if it's not this year, it's going to be winning the next 3 years, because I feel like they're trying to build something up to be that once again. And Big East, of course, very difficult when you get to the Big East schedule, because everybody's just, that's such a competitive conference. What's good, Roger? Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by here. Yeah, Armando talking about the Warriors here. He puts out they'll get it together eventually. Just need to think it out correctly, get more W's, as they say, dubs. Yeah, I've got Kelly Oubre Jr. on my fantasy team, and he's off to just a really slow start, but I feel like eventually he's gonna catch on or so and get back to his form where he was last year for Phoenix or so. So Kelly Oubre Jr. without Klay Thompson, he hasn't been able to fit the role so far, but still, it's only 3 games into the season. We still got 67 left. Hey, for sure, Bradley. Definitely will be interested because the sports deck here doesn't sound right to Bradley here. He wants a name like Bad Dog Sports or Sir from the Six has. We'll see if we can come up with one for you, bud, because my man Bradley's trying to start his play-by-play channel. He just needs a creative name to start getting it go. So if anybody's got anything, just hit us up with a chat. We'll see what we can get throughout here today. I want to help out my man out on the channel. So we're going to start this in just a moment, everybody, with a tip-off into the first quarter. This game taking place at the Heat's Arena tonight. Bucks going in the white jerseys. Jimmy Butler will not start in this game, by the way, as he is out for this one for Miami due to a sprained ankle. And the starting five looks like this tonight for the Bucks. Jrue Holiday, Dante DiVincenzo, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. Starting five for the Heat looks like this tonight. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Mo Harkless, Bam Adebayo, Myers Leonard. Big key here tonight for the Bucks. They want to get the W, stop the perimeter shooting. Duncan Robinson knocked down 7 outside three-point shots for the Heat. And for Miami in this game, big key now without Butler is to stop down Giannis in this one. And also Chris Middleton. He has done a tremendous job this season, by the way, coming into this game. Chris Middleton leads the Bucks in scoring, averaging over 26 points per game. It is not Giannis. Giannis right behind him. He has a point less right now, average per season at just over 25. This game just got tipped off. It's going to be Bucks basketball first. Floats it up at the free throw circle. That's an easy 2 right there by Jrue. Jrue Holiday on the board to start out 20 seconds through. Heat now with the basketball first. As they have it at the right wing. Ball deflected, and it gets stolen as well by Jrue Holiday. So he's going to set it up past half court. Pass it here to DiVincenzo. At the right wing, moves it back to the top of the key. Brook Lopez takes the 3 straight away. Hits it. 5-zip Milwaukee coming out on fire in this one. First 40 seconds through right now. They're off to a quick 5-zip start. Heat trying to get something here. Second possession. Adebayo moves it out over to Hero. He has it the right corner perimeter. Back to the left wing here with Robinson, and he gets the ball stolen away, poked from behind. Giannis now has it. Dribble drive, bounce pass underneath. Gonna dish it back to the right wing. Middleton moves it back to the top with Lopez. Lopez drives inside. There's a bump, and that's gonna be a foul call picked up on the court. Duncan Robinson picks up the personal. Clock will stop with 10:56. And it's gonna send Brook Lopez here to shoot 2 at the free throw line for Milwaukee. Kelly Oubre here. There we go. Just hit his first 3-point shot. And his first shot 5 feet outside the rim. So finally he's able to start producing there. That's big for my team when it comes to, because I got him on my fantasy team this year. First free throw, that one's good at the line by Brook Lopez. Second free throw coming up by Brook Lopez here at the line. And that one he nails down as well. So 7-0 Milwaukee right out of the gate in this one, as they have scored in all 3 possessions so far. Heat have it at the left wing. Hero dribbles free throw circle, and he loses the handle. That ball gets stolen away here by Jrue. Here to go on a 3-on-2. Bounce pass behind to the trailer. That is Giannis. Lays it up and in for 2, and also gets fouled in this game. Absolute massacre right from the start. It's 9-0. Without Jimmy Butler, it has been tough here to contend, and just Milwaukee's defense. They came to play today and disrupt the handles. A turnover by Robinson, a turnover by Hero, and it's now 9-zip. Giannis shooting 1 at the free throw line. And puts it 10-zip, knocks it down. What's good, Chris? Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by. Yeah, you're actually early here, and we're a minute and a half through this game. 10:30 left to go in the first quarter. Milwaukee is already up 10-0. Perfect 4 for 4 in their possessions. Leonard takes a 3 by Miami. That's not even close. Air ball goes out of bounds by Myers Leonard. Sailed to the right side of the rim, out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Bucks. Just nothing in sync here to start out for the Heat. Houston moves up to number 6 in the nation for college, from number 6 to number 5. Yes, Houston playing Tulsa tonight. Right corner 3, no good off the mark by Giannis. That was short, that was an air ball. Rebound back to the Heat. So Milwaukee missed their first shot of the game. Adebayo underneath, bounce pass to the right baseline. Spin move, lost the handle once again. Ball's on the ground, and they're going to call here tie-up possession arrow. It's going to be jump ball at the Heat's free throw circle. As Miami lost control of it, Maurice Harkless dribbled to the right baseline, and he was pickpocketed, stripped of that ball as it forced a tie-up on the ground. Goran Dragic, definitely need him. He scored 18 in the last game. He checks into the game for the first time today. It's going to be a jump ball with Harkless here and Giannis at the Heat's free throw circle, and the jump ball goes and gets tipped over to Holiday. So it's going to be Milwaukee basketball. 2 minutes through, 10-0 the score. Milwaukee moves it back to the top here. Brook Lopez drives inside with the right hand, puts it up and in off the glass. Too good so far, 12-0. Timo's going to change his prediction. Bucks to win. He puts out here. Man, this is going to be tough tonight for the Heat without Jimmy Butler this early on in the season, and that's going to be a timeout taken by the Heat. 9:43 left to go, and man, just right from the start here, isn't even close. Alright, first time out of the game here. SD, welcome on the stream here, bud. Appreciate it for stopping on by. Man, if you guys are a Heat fan, I feel you guys right now. Wow. Right out of the gate here, 2 minutes and 17 seconds, and the Bucks already put up 12 on the board just like that. Armando puts out, you always want to know if that pillow behind me. Oh yeah, right here. My girlfriend made it for me last Christmas. She made this pillow right here. Jimmy Butler's out with a sprained ankle, so he was ruled out of this game. So he was ruled out in the pregame. The injury designation was sprained ankle, which they really need him tonight. And it shows right now they are completely missing him. So right now we're in the timeout. If you guys are new to my channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate it all for stopping on by. I cover NBA games, also college basketball games, by the way, on Behind the Arc Basketball. Glad to have you guys on the channel here. Quick scoreboard update right now for the NBA. Celtics Pacers tied with under 4 minutes left to go before halftime at 49 each. Raptors lead the Sixers 37-25. Pistons up against the Warriors 40-35. And then Chicago Bulls taking on the Washington Wizards. That game tied up at 37 even as well. And Knicks lead the Cavs right now 39-36. So that's quick scoreboard update there. What's going on throughout NBA. Yeah, Virginia Tech as we welcome in here on the channel. Big Ben Roethlisberger is good. He changes his name to Big Ben right now. But yeah, Virginia Tech looking good for college. Gonna get another W. Looks like final minute. They're up against Miami 77-70. And one of the players in their team, his name is Kevy Alumna, and he has done a great job as far as he was a red shirt last year, so he was red shirted, didn't play, and he transferred over from another program. It was a mid-major, I believe, and yeah, he's done a great job this season for Virginia Tech. Other college basketball games: Rutgers up against Purdue at halftime, 40-34. LSU leads Texas A&M 41-27. Texas Tech leads Incarnate Word tonight 41-19. Yeah, my girlfriend's really nice, Chris the Kid. Just keep your head up, man, and hopefully someday you can someday it will happen, man. Just sending positive vibes out to you guys. Yes, I'll be doing a game tomorrow. It's gonna be for college. I plan on doing. It's gonna be Arkansas against Auburn for tomorrow. Arkansas is undefeated. Do I think Virginia Tech could beat Virginia this Saturday? I'm gonna say yes to that. I think Virginia is really overrated, and they're still ranked in the top 25. They do not deserve to be in the top 25 in my opinion at all. They came into that game number 5 defensively against Gonzaga and just got completely shredded. Heat now with the basketball. They're going to take a 3 and they make their first shot from the floor there. So finally on the board for the Heat as Duncan Robinson, the three-point specialist, knocks it down. Bucks with the ball. They're going to float one up, and that's a deep 2. That's good. Bucks extended back to 11. 9-10 left to go. Dragic has it left wing perimeter. Bounce pass Adebayo, hands it back over to Dragic, dribbles towards the left baseline, underneath guarded by Lopez, circles around the basket, back outside. Straightaway 3, no good off the mark right there by Harkless. Rebound Bucks. Milwaukee has it with under 9 left to go, first quarter. At the left wing, DiVincenzo, dribble drive, dish out to the right baseline. Giannis drives inside, puts it up and in off the glass. That's good for 2. Total control right here from the start by the Bucks with 8:40 left to go, first quarter. Heat has it, top of the free throw circle, Adebayo, jumper over Lopez, takes it, hit the rim short, rebound by Holiday. 8.5 left to go, first quarter now. Middleton moves it back to the top. DiVincenzo, straightaway three. He sinks it. Keeps on extending it right now. It's 19-3. Heat take it past the half-court logo. Tyler Hero, guarded by DiVincenzo, able to get some space, but they're going to call an offensive foul. Adebayo, a legal screen, and DiVincenzo knocks right into that, and they're going to call an offensive pick play on the foul there. Offensive foul picked up by Bam Adebayo. So Milwaukee will have it back. 18 NBA G League teams are using the NBA bubble. I heard about that, how they're doing the bubble for the G League this year. Giannis has it, left elbow, bounce pass over to Middleton, drives inside, and able to go right up and in off the backboard, but they're going to call an offensive foul by the Bucks, though. Chris Middleton could have had two right there, but they're going to call the offensive foul, so the Heat get lucky, they get the ball back. 8 minutes left to go here, first quarter. Nothing going on for the Heat besides 3 points on the board and giving up 19. Away from the basketball, a defensive foul as a whistle blows is picked up by the Bucks. Florida started out really well this year, Chris, but they haven't played in weeks because their star player, Keontae Johnson, collapsed on the court, so they had to cancel a bunch of games. So, yeah, Florida right now, it's like tough to tell like how they're gonna respond or so, because I feel like they're better than advertised if they had Johnson, but that's a huge loss. Like, we don't even know if he's gonna be playing for the rest of this year. Bucks get the basketball as they pass and the ball gets deflected out of bounds, so the Bucks gonna get it back. Bounce pass off the cutter. That's a 2-pointer right there, up and underneath by DiVincenzo with a layup. Heat just could not get the cut to the bucket right there. 7:35 left to go first quarter. Heat in trouble. Hero gonna jack up a three. That's up and gut it. Splash from the outside by Tyler Hero. They're gonna need a whole ton of that to come back in this one. 7.5 left to go. Giannis moves over to the left wing. Into the hands of Holiday. Pass over to Lopez. Takes the three straight away. Brook Lopez hits it. And he gets knocked down as well. Bad foul picked up by the Heat, and that's going to be the and one coming up in the line as well. Kelly Olynyk picks up the personal foul. So, and one coming up in the line here by Brook Lopez. 24-6, just complete blowout from the start. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it happened too, but I heard back, and I think it was in the summer where Keontae Johnson tested positive, and I guess one of the effects from that could be like it could be like a heart condition that you develop after you test positive. So that's just really scary. A lot of the coaches were trying to figure out if that's a heart condition, but we're not sure yet. Heat go inside. That's good for two. This game is just way out of the way to start out. 25-8. We got 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it all for stopping by. Catch and shoot jumper. Chris Middleton hits it. Too good for Milwaukee right from the start out in this one. 27-8. Taking advantage of all the turnovers. Taking advantage of everything, and the Heat struggling with the handles in this game. Dragic dribbles. Shot fake jumper. Takes it at the free throw circle. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound Giannis. Approaching 6.5 left to go. Giannis dish out to the top of the key. Middleton lost it, and Duncan Robinson with a steal. Here goes the Heat. Pass up the court. One man to beat. Dragic underneath. Passes back outside. They're going to set it up. Robinson moves it outside. Olynyk pass inside over to Adebayo, and that's going to be a foul in the post picked up there by the Bucks as the clock will stop with 6:21. Jason Tatum looks like, according to Vegas right now, has been quiet against the Pacers. He's got to go off, man. He's got to use his superstar status. What's good, Dara? Welcome on the stream here, bud. Heat's going to get the inbound, trailing down by 19. We got 6:20 left to go. Hero turns the corner, drives inside, lob over the top to Bam, and Bam throws it down with a two-handed slam. Still a lot to come back in this one. 17-point game. Yes, I tested negative, luckily. So, luckily for me, that's the second time I got tested and the second time I tested negative. Right baseline jumper, Middleton hits it. Yeah, I was glad I was able to go back to work after that, so that was a great sign. 6 minutes left to go. Hero has it. Hero drives. Jumper at the left baseline, and Tyler Hero hits it. Big shot right there, but they gotta start playing some defense for the Heat here if they want to make this a closer game. Giannis backs his way down. Turnaround jumper left baseline. That's good defense, but the ball goes off the fingertips of Tyler Hero on the rebound and goes out of bounds. Yep, Jack puts out so far Miami is wasting again in Margaritaville. 5:30 left to go. That's a big W for Virginia Tech right there. As Big Ben got the update. Virginia Tech gets the W over Miami. They're 8-1 right now. Inbound, Giannis drives left baseline. Double teamed, and the ball is going to get rebounded here by the rookie from Memphis, Precious Achiuwa. Heat's going to set it up. Dragic has it, the right wing guarded by Middleton. Right baseline dribble, bounce pass to the left corner, but he dribbled with it out of bounds. He was looking for Olynyk, and it was DJ Augustine for the Bucks who kind of disrupted that drive right there, and just ran out of dribble space and just stepped out of bounds with the basketball off the dribble. He was trying to pass it to the left corner with Dragic. So that's the 6th turnover now. And we just got past the halfway point of the first quarter. So the Heat are averaging 1 turnover every minute in this game. Left corner 3 is open. Holiday takes it, and there's a foul right before. So the clock will stop with 5:04. Welcome on the channel here. Anthony, I appreciate it, bud, for stopping on by. He's liking Milwaukee here to bounce back after the game from the Knicks here. Yeah, me and Chris the Kid looks like still rocking the facial hair, he puts like. So predicting Hero to be starting here. So yeah, he's already a starter for this season. But oh, you mean an all-star he predicts for this year for Chris. That'd be massive in year number 2 if Tyler Hero can make the jump like that. Alright, so we're going to go on a timeout. Bucks just have completely controlled this game right from the start. Heat have struggled with turnovers, and then just Bucks just keep on answering. Every single offensive possession they get, they just keep on answering left and right, and the Heat just cannot make a stop so far. 11-14 shooting from the floor by Milwaukee. They're 85% shooting. Ryan with an update right here. Celtics by 3 at the half. 60-57 looks like. Hopefully they keep that up, man. Tight game. Just like the last one. Quick scoreboard update. Knicks up against the Cavs, 47-44. Cavaliers potential playoff team. I'm gonna say no there. I feel like that's more just like a great start for Cleveland at 3-0. But I feel like the wheels are gonna fall off this season once they get going for Cleveland. I'm gonna take the Atlanta Hawks. I'm gonna buy the Atlanta Hawks and say that they're gonna make the playoffs this year. How do they feel about the Buffalo versus Patriots game? Oh man, Patriots just looked embarrassing. That was terrible. I'm a Patriots fan, by the way, and that was oh man, god awful. Man, like some of the worst football I've ever seen. The Patriots ever play in my life was last night. They had their largest loss ever. Ever at Gillette Stadium under Bill Belichick. It was terrible. Like there was zero execution. It's so bad. It basically sums up the Patriots season in a nutshell. They have so many things that they need to just fix going into next year. Just zero explosiveness. The defense was just terrible, and then the quarterbacking play just, man, Cam Newton's just not the answer. TJ Warren with a -1 to start out Ryan here at halftime. Ouch, that's not good, man. Yeah, I really think so too behind the arc fan. Neesmith is getting less minutes than Peyton Pritchard, and there must be something from practice, like why Peyton Pritchard. Seeing him at Oregon, he was so competitive. So Peyton Pritchard definitely appears to be earning his playing time, but I feel like Neesmith being drafted at number 14 over Pritchard at 26. I feel like Neesmith should be the one on paper that should be getting more playing time than Pritchard, but it's the opposite way around right now. Did not expect that to start out the year. Are the Bulls a playoff team? Heading into the season, I had said yes there to Chicago. Right now, how they started, it's not looking good for Chicago. They've been a disappointment, but they have the chance to turn it around. We still have a full season to go through. or so. I'm going to base it off of 10 games or so instead of 3 right now. I'm going to still stick with yes until we get 10 games through, and we'll see. Yeah, Marcus Smart with his shot selection, it's either he's on and he can score the ball, or it's either he's just way off, and when he's way off, we're just unhappy about it because he shouldn't be the one taking shots with a basketball. He should be doing his job playing defense, playing his role for the team. So we are back to action, 29-12 to score. It's going to be Bucks basketball, mid-range jumper Giannis, no good, rebound Heat. Miami has it here with under 5 minutes left to go. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub as I cover play-by-play. Dragic. That pass to the left corner gets poked and stolen away. Here goes Middleton. Pass behind his back over to Giannis, and we get a foul call from behind. As the clock will stop with 4:41 left to go, and it was in transition, and an offensive foul is picked up by Chris Middleton. So it's going to be Heat basketball here, down by 17. Yeah, Patriots will lose to the Jets. Wouldn't surprise me, Ryan. By the rate that the Patriots are going, the Patriots are getting worse, the Jets are getting better. Heat have it, pass to the left corner. Wouldn't shock me if the Patriots finish 6-10. Floater, that one's good by Avery Bradley here for the Heat. Cut to the 15. Now they got to get stops if they want to get back in this game. Top of the key 3. Matthews takes it, and he sinks it for the Bucks. Yeah, definitely agree with you there, Chris. Definitely agree to that. Same thing, man. Tyler Hero takes that 3-point shot straight away, and he drills it there for Miami. Back to a 15-point game. Under 4 minutes left to go, first quarter. Mullet, welcome in here for stopping them by. Appreciate it here for being a part once again. Chris Middleton, 3-point fest as he takes it. He makes it. Once again, the top of the key threes going down as of late right now. Bucks just red hot from the floor. 5 for 6 from downtown. Heat take the jumper. That one's no good. They're going to push it up the court. Middleton over to Holiday. Elects to take another 3 and splash from the outside by Jrue Holiday. Man, put out the flame in this one and get the fire department out here because Milwaukee is hitting shot after shot after shot. Heat have it. Hero. Step back 3 at the right wing. Takes it. No good off the back eye. Rebound Giannis. Bucks now have it. Takes it past half court. Giannis drives inside. That's a big slam right there with a right-handed flush as he slices in defenders. And they put the 40 spot on the board here in the first quarter. Complete blowdown. 23-point lead by Milwaukee with 2:57 left to go. Gonzaga fan, welcome in here, man. Glad to have you stopping by. NBA TV, welcome on board right now. Huge slam by Giannis, and he's got 7 points so far with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Leading scorer, by the way, is Brook Lopez with 11 points from Milwaukee. The Heat got fouled underneath off the inbound here, so it's going to be Miami basketball with Kelly Olynyk at the free throw line. Olynyk first free throw, knocks it down. Yeah, I totally agree, Roger. Jets blew it, and now the Jags going to get Trevor Lawrence now. All the Jets had to do was just lose out. So far, the most fantasy points this year is James Harden with 84. I remember Ja, the season opener, he had a monster game. Second free throw, that one's good at the line by Olynyk. 21-point Bucks lead. Under 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Absolute blowout here. Bucks going to move it back to the left wing. Shot fake Matthews. Takes the 3. That one's off the mark. Tipped up. They get the offensive rebound. Going to put it back outside. And that ball's on the ground. And Olynyk going to come up with a steal. Here goes the Heat now. Pass in transition. Butterfingers off the fingertips of Adebayo. Gets intercepted here by the Bucks. Bucks going to take it. They're going to move it over to the left corner. Connaughton, pass over to Holiday, catch and shoot 3. He fires, he gets it. That is good, and Jrue Holiday, what an addition here in the offseason from the Pelicans, as Jrue has got 8 points on the board. Perfect 3 for 3, 2 for 2 from the outside. Olynyk takes the 3-point shot. He makes it right there from the right wing. A lot of points so far in this one. Approaching the 2-minute mark left to go first quarter. Bucks. Bounce pass. Inside. That one gets denied there. Bam with a block. Pass up the court over to Hero. Hero moves it back outside to Dragic. And the set up into the hands of Hero. Minute 55 left to go first quarter. Hero now dribbles. Gonna take the jumper to free throw circle. That's up. That's good. Nice touch right there for 2 by Tyler Hero. Minute 40 left to go in quarter number 1. All Bucks to start out in this one. Welcome on the stream here, guys. John, welcome on board here. LF, glad to have you on the stream. Yeah, I was really shocked about that one. But bounce back game so far by Milwaukee, just tearing it up straight from the start. Bucks looking for more. They take the 3 and they hit it from the outside. They are looking good. Giroux, once again, he's got 11 points, knocking down 3 triples. Right baseline jumper, Dragic knocks it down for 2. 20-point game, and this is only the first quarter, approaching that 1 minute mark left to go in quarter number 1. Hopefully he took the over for this one, because it appears to be that we're going to get it here. Oh, man. Just broke the ankles right there off the dribble that Giroux was doing. Right corner 3. Bucks take it, no good off the mark. Rebound, Heat. Heat's going to set it up now with a basketball. That was Avery Bradley. He just had his ankles completely taken out on the crossover by Giroux a couple minutes ago. Pass to the right corner. Adebayo's pass gets picked off, intercepted. As that one gets picked off there by Giannis's brother. As he goes spin move, loses control of the basketball around the perimeter though, and the Heat's going to get it back off the steal. 30 seconds left to go. 15-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Miami with the basketball, trailing by 20 points. And folks, this is only the first quarter. Dragic has it. He's going to try to take a 3-point shot. Thought there was contact, no foul. The Bucks get the steal. Connaughton pass up the court gets deflected at half court right there by Dragic and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Bucks basketball with 18.6 seconds left to go. If you guys are new to the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate all for stopping on by here on Behind Your Arc Basketball. I cover NBA games, also college basketball games here as well, guys. Really glad to have every single one of you out on the stream here tonight and being a part here. Hit me up down in the chat below who you got in this one, who you're a fan of. If you're a fan of the Bucks or the Heat, let me know down in the chat below. 13 seconds remaining. First quarter, Bucks basketball. As they are hungry, looking to add more. Holiday already with 11. Dribbles now 5 seconds. Holiday, dribble drive inside. Pass out to the right corner. Shot fake. Takes the 3. Gets fouled. They're going to count the... No, they're going to say end of the first quarter. DJ Augustine was looking for the foul. He got banged into, but it was after he released the ball as the shot clock expired. So at the end of 1, the score here, 46-26. Absolute beatdown in this game right now. Straight from the start, the Heat have struggled with turnovers right off the bat in this game, losing the handles constantly and dug themselves into a big hole, and they just cannot get a defensive stop so far whatsoever. At the end of 1, Bucks have made 17 shots. They're 17 for 25 from the floor, 8 for 12 from the perimeter. And the Heat just can't keep up. Miami shooting the ball at a good clip as well. 59%, 10 for 17. Knocking down 4 3-point shots. They're 4 for 9 from the outside. They just cannot play defense so far in this game. And, man, Giroux Holiday, it's unreal. Heading down in that first half. 3 triples. Brook Lopez knocked down 2 top-of-the-key 3-point shots. Chris Middleton knocked down 1 as well. DiVincenzo had a 3-point shot also. And they're just tearing it up. Off the bench, Bobby Portis even had one. So we're going to move on to the second quarter right now, right after this timeout here. Yeah, Ryan predicts here this season Markelle Fultz to be most improved player. He puts out. Possibly so, I think he definitely has the chance there. Yeah, definitely, Vegas. Crazy how we're nearing the end of 2020. Just went so fast. Hey, welcome on the channel here, Jenduki. Welcome on the stream right now. Appreciate it for stopping by. If the Heat's got the steal in Hero, Celtics got the steal in Peyton Pritchard at 26, Vegas puts out. Really do hope so, man. He is playing just so well this season. What a start for Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, Raven puts out, oh my, sounds like the last one I called, the hole is getting deep. It seems like every single game I've been calling lately, it's been a blowout or so. Besides, the last game that was close I covered was Kentucky against Louisville. That was the last close game that I ever covered here for basketball. I covered a blowout NFL game yesterday. I covered a Gonzaga game, which was a blowout on a Saturday. And man, all these other NBA games are pretty close. And the game they put on national TV tonight's a blowout. Straight from the start. So, scoreboard update, what's going on throughout the NBA tonight at halftime. The Celtics up against the Pacers, 58-57 at halftime. Pistons up against the Warriors at halftime, 51-48. Knicks lead the Cavs 53-46. Cleveland right now, perfect 3-0 to start the season. Raptors up against the Sixers, 56-48. And then Magic lead the Thunder 7-5. And 46 points in the first quarter by Milwaukee. That is right now the same amount of points that the Cavaliers and the Wizards have right now at halftime with 46 points. So if you guys bet on these games, hopefully you took the over in this type of game today, because with the Bucks rate that they are shooting the ball at over 80% from the floor, it's gonna be a tough to stop here if the points are flying off the board for the next 3 quarters like this. Yeah, definitely agree with you, Anthony here. Since he's a Bucks fan right now, that getting the bench involved here, and as well as other starters here, they're having a good third option that they have with Jrue Holiday. It's kind of inconsistent at times so far this year, but when I called the first game against the Celtics there, man, Jrue just went off in that one too. Did I watch the Packers game? I watched a little bit of it. I was driving home late on Sunday night, so I caught like the end of the game, like late third quarter into fourth quarter. We're back to action here, second quarter. Heat with the basketball. They're going to take a 3 straight away, and that one's off the mark, no good. Off the pull-up jumper as Duncan Robinson missed that one. Rebound Bucks. They take another 3, and they hit it down. That one gets sailed down right there by DiVincenzo. They are hitting everything so far. 11.5 left to go second. Heat with the ball inside, but they get called for the offensive foul. Kelly Olynyk pushes off. Jrue Holiday so far is yet to even miss a shot in this game. Perfect 4 for 4. He's got 11 points in 11 minutes, and wow, he's got 40 fantasy points along with Andre Drummond, it looks like. Have yourself a day if you got those two in your fantasy team. Bucks still hungry, looking for more. DiVincenzo back outside to the left wing, as that's going to be dribbled here by Connaughton, left baseline. Moves it back to Giannis's brother, as he will take a 3, and that is good from the outside right there. Everybody getting on the board here for the Bucks. They got double the Heat's points right now. Miami just not a good shot selection right there. Hit the rim short as they took a contested 3 at the left ring. A rebound Bucks. Already have the bench into the game. Connaughton, top of the key, as he dribbles, floats it back out, as that will be another 3. That's an air ball, but the Bucks no good. Rebound back to the Heat now. Miami dribbles up the court. Olynyk hands it off to Bradley. Bradley floats it up mid-range, hit the front rim, and that one's no good. Just not enough power. Rebound Milwaukee. Slow start today by the Heat. So tough to come back without Jimmy Butler, and the Bucks take another 3, and they sink it at the left wing perimeter. Oh boy. So many 3-point shots going down in transition here. Yep. So we're going to go on a timeout. 10:26 left to go. And man, Heat are just getting pummeled out in this game. Getting destroyed. Who they got winning Rookie of the Year? I'm going to take Anthony Edwards this year for Rookie of the Year. So right now we're just on a timeout, everyone. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well, as they cover play-by-play here, everyone in Behind the Arc Basketball. Glad to have you guys out on the stream tonight. What's good, Ian? Glad to have you on board, man. It's been going pretty well. Glad to have you back on the channel here. Cannot believe that we are closing the year right now. A couple more days left of 2020. Year just flies by just like that. Yeah, I agree, Raven. They just haven't been able to attack the basket at all. They're just taking deep contested jumpers, and it's just been a mess to start out this game because they haven't been able to stop the perimeter at all from the Bucks, and the Bucks just keep on putting more points on the board. And when you can't score, you can't defend. This is looking like this is just like it's looking like Mavs versus Clippers all over again. Except Miami's got Miami at least has been able to put up more points than the Clippers. So Clippers just only got 27 at the half. Hey, what's good, Raul? Welcome in here for stopping on by. Really do hope so, Armando. Hopefully 2021 will be a much better year. So everybody chipping in today for the Bucks in this game. And 11 points by Drew Holiday. Brook Lopez here with 11 points as well. 9 by Chris Middleton. And those 3 players I just mentioned, along with Dante DiVincenzo as well. So those 4 players I just mentioned, Holiday, Lopez, Chris Middleton, and DiVincenzo, those 4 players are shooting a combined 14 for 14, perfect from the floor there. So 4 out of the 5 starters. Giannis is 3 for 7 from the floor, but the other 4 starters have shot the ball combined 14 for 14, perfect from the floor in this game. And that equates out of the 55 points tonight. That equates for 39 out of the 55 points for Middleton, Lopez, Holiday, and DiVincenzo combined. So we get right back into this one. Total beatdown. 55-26, Heat basketball. We'll see if they can get anything going on. I did not expect this for a nationally televised game. Man, Milwaukee is just super duper motivated heading into this game because they knew what happened out last year out in the bubble and on the Heat's court. They're like, no, we're going to get revenge on this, and for sure to get more than revenge to start out this one so far. Heat got fouled, so Miami's going to go to the free throw line as we are back into it. First one's good. Yeah, I totally agree, Harry. That was like one of the worst days ever in my life. March 12th, 2020. That was just terrible. Heat have the basketball, and they get the inbound, and the ball goes past backcourt. So, terrible turnover by the Heat. That is a backcourt violation. 10-12 left to go, second quarter. As we have just started out the second quarter. Connaughton's going to be the inbound passer. Giannis comes back into the game. He gets the ball in his hands as he is guarded by KZ Okpala. Moves it out to the right corner. 3-point shot, and the Bucks take it, and they make another one. Number 7, Ersan Ilyasova hits down the triple. Everybody on the board hitting 3-point shots. They made 12 here in the first half alone. Kendrick Nunn passes outside. Heat take the 3, and they hit it at the left wing as that is good. Makeel, welcome on the stream here. Raptors are winning theirs. He is happy about that. Left corner 3 once again. Ilyasova this time off the mark. No good. Rebound Heat. Miami down by 28. They get the basketball. Nunn. Guarded by Giannis at the right wing. Nunn pass over to Adebayo. Hands back over to Nunn. Takes the jumper. Free throw circle. That's off the back iron. No good. Rebound into the hands of Connaughton. Here goes the Bucks now. Giannis drives inside with a Euro step. Couldn't finish. Too high off the glass. Rebound Heat. Heat now in transition. Dish outside. Gonna jack up a 3. That one's off the back iron. No good either. And the Bucks, king of the rebounds. In this one so far, Milwaukee with another board. That is rebound number 12. 9 minutes left to play, second quarter. Bucks have it. DiVincenzo bounce pass. Giannis floats it back out left corner wide open. Ilyasova takes the 3. Couldn't hit it though as he is 1 for 3 on 3-point shots. Heat get the rebounds. Right baseline dribble Miami. Dish over to Adebayo. Jumper. He takes it at the right elbow. He hits it. Miami has done nothing to attack to the basket today as far as points like right underneath at the rim. They've done nothing. They're just settling for either deep 2 jumpers or 3-point shots. Bucks going to take a jumper. That one's good. From the outside by DiVincenzo. Too good tonight from the outside in this game. Milwaukee with 13 3-point shots. 8:15 left to go. Nunn dribbles underneath. Pass in the key, and the traffic tipped up. Stolen away here by DiVincenzo. Here goes the Bucks. Pass into transition. Giannis puts it up, and that's going to be a foul from behind. Picked up by KZ Okpala as the clock will stop with 8:09 left to go. Oh, man. Stay safe out there, Makeel. That's not good, bud. That they're in the rise in Canada too. Oh man, and yeah, Celtics just blew a third quarter lead once again against the Pacers. Pacers up 69-63 after the Celtics were up at halftime. So yeah, second half just they had a lot of problems with that last year. Just can't put the adjustments together in the second half. 8 minutes left to go. Second quarter, pass inside over to Giannis, and it's off his fingertips. It gets stolen away by the Heat. Miami has it now. Pass in transition, drives inside. Ekpala going to get fouled underneath the rim. Blocking foul picked up by DiVincenzo. Clock will stop now with 7:58 remaining. What's good, Jose? Welcome on the stream here, bud. Yes, so they are rising where I live out in the U.S. It's out of control out here in the U.S. It's not good at all over here. So many people. Lance, welcome on board once again. As we got Jose back on in the chat. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up. This game straight up beat down straight from the start. First free throw, no good at the line. KZ Okpala, second-year player from Stanford, missed it. Yeah, big oof for this one for the Heat tonight. Milwaukee is legit hitting like basically everything from the floor. Second free throw, that one's good by Okpala. 61-33 with 7:50 left to go. Bucks have it. Giannis, top of the key. Moves over to Connaughton. Open jumper. Takes it. Hit the front rim. No good. Rebound Duncan Robinson. Heat now have the ball. They'll push it up here to Nunn. Nunn's going to float it up at the left elbow. No good. Brook Lopez comes up with the rebounds. As the Bucks will have it back. Giannis at the free throw circle. Moves to that left corner. Drives inside underneath, and that's going to go out of bounds as the Bucks turn it over. Yes, so that's what the Heat were just using in that last possession there. Lance puts out. So, yeah, 2-3 defense they just went with right there. The Heat have the basketball once again. 7:20 left to go. Yeah, so cases are rising in Massachusetts where I am. They're rising, I think, at like every single state in the U.S. They've been for like over like the past month. Nunn bounce pass inside, and that's going to be good for 2 with a finish right there. Up and in off the backboard by Precious Achiuwa. So finally somebody able to set the tone right now for the Heat, able to get a bucket inside, and Kendrick Nunn comes up with a steal. Here he goes in transition. Nunn, one man to beat, floats it up with a left hand. That's good for 2. Miami finally gets on a run. It's a 4-zip run. 6:56 left to go. That's a little bit of motivation there. Still a lot of time left to go, but a lot of points to come back from. As we'll go to a timeout taken on the court. Hey, what's good, Joey? Welcome on the stream, man. Yeah, just right from the start in this game, it's just been not a good start at all here for the Heat. Yeah, Heat are definitely not playing Heat basketball right now. They're without Jimmy Butler tonight, and straight from the start, they were just not getting the handles out in this one. Straight from the start, so many turnovers to start out, and they just haven't been able to lock up the perimeter whatsoever. 13 3-point shots by the Bucks here, and that is why they got 61 points on the board, and we still got 7 minutes left to go to halftime. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hitting that like helps this video out a ton, being found on YouTube. Hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams here. We also got a Discord, we got a Twitter as well, and also check out the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site if anybody would be interested. All 3 of those links I just posted are posted in the description of this video. Also posted the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site if anybody's interested. I got some pretty cool stuff on there. Short sleeve and long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts. We also have stickers, pillows, iPhone cases. Check that out. Just posted out the link in the chat as well. Coleman Plays, welcome to the stream here. Donovan Mitchell, the GOAT. So, Bradley out here in the chat, definitely he would agree to that as well, with Donovan Mitchell being the GOAT. But glad to have you on board here, Coleman. Welcome onto my stream, brother. Yeah, I heard about that Behind the Arc fan. He was also on my fantasy team, and I dropped him now, as Kevin Love's out for 3 to 4 weeks with a calf strain. So that's too bad. I had Kevin Love and Spencer Dinwiddie, both of my fantasy basketball team, and yeah, I had to drop both of them now to the waiver wire. Dinwiddie's done for the season. He tore his ACL. Yeah, definitely agree there, Joey. Revenge game here for the Bucks. They are playing angry and just they are taking it to the Heat today and on the Heat's court too. Just so impressive what the Bucks have done tonight. Hey, what's good, Bill? Welcome back onto the stream airs. We welcome back Bill out onto the channel once again. Yeah, that was a big oof for me. I got Dinwiddie and Kevin Love I drafted and yep, big oof right there, hitting on those in the draft. Injuries. Injuries can wreck your team, and that's what happened to me in fantasy football this year. I picked up Christian McCaffrey as my first draft pick. And, yep, how that went this year, he just couldn't play for me. There was one week that he scored like over 30-something fantasy points, and then he re-injured himself in that game, and he hasn't played ever since. Yep, been a lost season for him. Andre Drummond, the fantasy god right there for Ryan. Yep, and Kevin Love just got injured and hasn't done anything so far. So we are getting ready to go right back in here. 61-37 the score. Got 6:40 left to go. It's going to be Bucks basketball and a total beatdown tonight. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Still a lot of time, though. If the Heat can turn this around, we will see. At the left corner, they're going to pass the left baseline. Thought about the catch-and-shoot three. Instead, they're going to pass right back to Ilyasova. Takes the jumper, hits it at the left elbow. That's good for two. High percentage by the Bucks at 63% from the floor. Heat now have it top of the key. Hero turns the corner, dribbles to the right elbow, guarded by Holiday. Moves it back to Robinson here at the top, guarded by Middleton. Back over to Hero. Hero with the basketball with 6:20 left to go. 4 on the shot clock. Hero drives inside, passes out to the right corner. Takes the three by Akpala. That's not even close, off the side of the backboard. That's a shot clock violation. Did not hit the rim as the shot clock went down to 0. So that will go back to the Bucks. Oh, geez, sorry to hear that, behind the arc fan. Sending thoughts out to you, man. Keep your head up, brother. So sorry to hear that, man. Just stay positive, bud, and keep your head up. Milwaukee inside, that's good for 2. Jrue Holiday looking good. He's a perfect 5 for 5 with 13 points. Oh, yeah, I hear you there, Ryan. Terry McLaurin, I had him on my team, too, and, he was doing so well this year until Washington couldn't get their quarterback situation figured out. Jumper, no good from the perimeter by the Heat, and they just haven't been able to attack the rim in this game. Bucks get the rebound. Giannis has it, top of the free throw circle. Bounce pass over to Brook Lopez. Takes the three. That's an air ball, though, and it goes out of bounds. So Heat's going to have it back with 5:40 left to go. Yep, I remember that Lance he puts out. He's impersonating for Miami there. It was Akpala who hit the side of the backboard. Bucks should put in Coleman's man there, Sam Merrill from Utah State. I think there's a great chance to see that in the second half. Heat trailing now by a bunch. They'll take a jumper, free throw circle J, and they hit it. That's good for 2 by Precious Achiuwa. Good touch on that. Aaron, welcome on board. My favorite NFL team, by the way, is the Patriots. So, yeah, just terrible last night in that game. That's a steal there, and that's good for 2 by the Heat by Akpala. 5 minutes left to go now, second quarter. Bucks have it. Giannis dribbles. He's going to take it inside, and that ball is going to go out of bounds as he tried to pass it out to the right corner, though. We'll see what the refs say. He might have been stripped from behind. We'll see what the call is. Yeah, he was contacted from behind off the dribble drive by Giannis, and he was actually fouled. So this is going to be 2 free throws coming up at the line here for the Bucks by Giannis. Giannis tonight, he's got himself 7 points so far in this game, shooting 2 at the line. First free throw, missed it. And he was heading into this game here with 58% at the free throw line to shoot this season by Giannis. Oh, sorry to hear that, Raven. No problem, bud. Second free throw, that one's no good as Giannis went over 2 that trip at the line. Rebounds went to the Heat, but they stepped out of bounds of the baseline with it, trying to save the basketball, so the Bucks will have it back. What's good, Tyrone? Welcome out onto the stream here. Ty, welcome in here as well. Hope all is going well today. Bucks get the inbound. Under 5 left to go in a total beatdown. A left elbow jumper. Chris Middleton adds to his total. That one is good. And the beatdown continues. Middleton, 12 minutes. He's got himself 11 points. Nunn gets the handoff, takes the 3, and misses the 3-point shot at the left wing. Rebound back to the Bucks. Giannis drives inside. Pass underneath, and that's into the hands of Matthews. Dribbles right back out to the right corner perimeter. Moves it back over to Middleton. Middleton now at the right wing, guarded by Robinson. Able to get away from it. Shot fake. Middleton. Jumper. Takes it off the left side of the rim. Offensive rebound though, and Matthews lost the handle off the dribble on the post. Ball gets pickpocketed away here by the Heat. Creates separation. Hero wide open. Missed the 3-point shot. It's going to get rebounded by Milwaukee here with 4 minutes left to go. Hey, what's good here? VWQ, welcome on the stream. Yeah, Jimmy Butler's not playing. He was ruled out of this game due to an ankle injury before the start of this game. Bucks have it right baseline. Middleton back to the top. Holiday takes the 3 straight away. Missed it. Offensive rebound, and Wesley Matthews puts it up and in for 2. Oh, man, Miami Heat just getting crushed on the boards. Bucks favor 18-10. What's good, Kevin? Welcome in, man, for stopping on by. I'm doing pretty well tonight. Glad to have you back on the stream once again. Pass inside by the Heat. This game's been an absolute beatdown straight from the start. Ionic Mystic, welcome on board here. This one looking like a Milwaukee W right now. So they're going to have over 70 points scored here in the first half. It's going pretty well. Huge bounce back game for the Bucks tonight. 3:29 left to go, and Heat's going to get the inbound coming up as the ball got poked out of bounds. They're going to move it out to the left wing. Heat now with the basketball. Adebayo back outside. Jumper taken. Hero, he hits that one. It's good for 2. So yeah, still a long way to come by. 69-43. Hero is gutting this game. 14 points with his number. Bucks floated up. That's no good, and it gets rebounded by Milwaukee. Oh, actually, yeah, he's on the Lakers. Yeah, he's not number 9. That's Portis, I believe. So yeah, Portis got that's Portis here. Yeah, I've got the old thing. So yeah, that Wesley Matthews now on the Lakers there. So he's not number 9 anymore. For the Bucks. Yeah, so he's on the Lakers. It's been a couple roster changes this season to get used to or so. Milwaukee was good from the perimeter. That one was good, and they also got fouled as well. So that one's good at the free throw line. It's just a beatdown here. 73-43, 2:45 left to go. Okpala back outside. To the right wing with Nunn as he dribbles. Nunn bounce pass. Turnaround baseline jumper. That one's no good by Adebayo and gets rebounded over to the Bucks. This game's over on TNT tonight, Coleman. So they put the national game on TNT, and nobody ever saw this on the schedule being a complete beatdown right now. Just an embarrassment for the Heat in this game. Straight from the start, it's a 30-point Bucks lead. 2:10 left to go. Holiday dribbles, step back jumper, free throw circle. That one's no good. Rebound by the Heat by Okpala. 2 minutes left to go. Hero has it at the top of the key. Hero now dribbles, takes the jumper, left elbow, hits it. That's good for 2. So Tyler Hero's been a bright spot here for very few bright spots as he has got 16 points. Leading scorer by far. Other than that, nobody else has stepped up today to play. Yo, wow, LSU destroying Texas A&M right now, 72-47. That's insane. Yeah, I wasn't buying Texas A&M this year. Chris Middleton, he takes the 3. That one's good. think Texas A&M was coming into that game with only one loss. Chris Middleton, 18 points, and we're not even at halftime. Hero takes the 3, and he hits it. If everybody could play like Tyler Hero, then the Heat would have this game as a close game, but no. So we approach 1 minute left to go. Jumper. That one from the left baseline, and Chris Middleton hits another one. Too good going on. 30-point lead. 1 minute left to play now before halftime. Heat have it, top of the key. Avery Bradley with the ball, and there's going to be a whistle to fall away from the basketball. Picked up on the personal by Middleton. If Giannis was out along with Jimmy here, do I think the Heat would win? I go yes there. If Giannis was on the Heat with Jimmy Butler. Free throws coming up in the line here by the Heat. That's good at the free throw line. They're also going to get the inbound as well. It's just one shot. And under a minute left to go. Inbound here by the Heat. So Hero has it. The only player that's really made great contributions today. Back over to Hero. Takes the 3, and that's going to be a block there around the perimeter. Bucks going to have it back. Pass in transition over to Connaughton. Dish out to the left wing. Bucks take the 3, and they knock it down. DJ Augustine hits down the triple right there from Milwaukee, and everybody gets involved. 81 points in the first half. 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Floats it over the top, over to Bam, and Bam gets fouled. So he will go here with 31 seconds left to go as the clock will stop. Yeah, I heard about that, Kevin. That's a crusher there. That's unfortunate for Ja. 3 to 5 weeks. That's too bad. Non-shooting foul, so it was a foul on the post as Bam was guarded. So it's going to be an inbound here for the Heat. Jumper by Nunn, and that's good for 2. 81-51. Final 15 seconds left to go before halftime. The Bucks just going to elect to take the final shot here with Chris Middleton. It looks like he's got the ball. 1 second differential shot clock and game clock. Middleton has it. Guarded at the top by Akpala. Now at the edge of the Kia logo. Dishes underneath off the drive, and that is good for 2 right there to end it. Right before halftime, the Bucks lead it 83-51. Complete beatdown in this one as we go into halftime. Miami was just a straight-up no-show right from the start. In a blink of an eye, they were trailing in this game 12-0, and the Bucks just never looked back and kept on extending this lead. Tyler Hero, the only player making contributions here for the Heat with 20 points, 8 for 12 right now at the half. And then for the Bucks, everybody on the board is 20 points here by Chris Middleton. 8 for 9 shooting from the floor. Also have Jrue Holiday. He has got 13 points here for Jrue today. 11 by Brook Lopez. 11 by DiVincenzo. And, man, they're just lighting it up constantly so far. Yep, 32-point lead. Chris, welcome on to the stream here, bud. You too. We got Ohio State over Miami here or Oklahoma State. We got over Miami. 37-26 right there. And the Cheez-It Bowl looks like 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Thanks so much for the scoreboard update, bud. That's college football tonight we got going on as well. Welcome to the channel here. Farzi, welcome to the stream if I'm pronouncing that correct. Scoreboard update of the NBA, and 83 points on the board here at halftime for the Bucks. And that is more points currently than what the Knicks and the Cavs have for their team totals ending the third quarter. Same as the Warriors and the Pistons. And that is more points than what we got going on right now. We got currently, let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 games currently going on in the second half. And the Bucks have scored more points than 9 of those teams. So there's 5 current games going on in the third quarter right now that tipped off a half an hour before this game. And yeah, Bucks got 83 at halftime. The only team to have more points right now that's playing in the third quarter is the Pacers. The Pacers up against the Celtics, 92-80 the score there. That's not good for Boston. I'm a Celtics fan. If you guys didn't know, I cover play-by-play of the entire NBA, also college games as well, and that's unfortunate against a Pacers team that's going to go 4-0 right now. It looks like, unless the Celtics able to get a big fourth quarter. That's too bad. That's disappointing. As far as the other games in the NBA, Golden State looking to get themselves back to 500. Warriors lead at 65-56. Steph Curry with 16 points and 5 assists. New York Knicks up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at the end of the third quarter now, 71-64 to score. Andre Drummond with a double-double, 14 points, 15 rebounds. Julius Randle with 23 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, as he is searching for that triple-double tonight. Other games going on. That's not good. Behind the Arc fan puts out Joel Embiid went back to the locker room, apparent leg injury. That's not good there for Philly. Philly's trailing by 11 against the Raptors. 76-65. OG, he's got 20 points right now for Toronto. Looks like he leads the team currently in scoring. Russell Westbrook double-double for the Wizards, but Washington trailing to the Bulls there. Somebody will get their first victory of the season. The score in that game, 70-63 Chicago. And then, this game just total beatdown right from the start. Magic up against the Thunder, 42-39. Yeah, AK16, welcome on the stream here, bud. Pacers about to beat the Celtics here. Yeah, they're up by 12. That's unfortunate for Boston. Now it's an 11-point game. So, 94-83. Dave Mark, welcome on the stream here. Junbert, welcome on board here once again. Jose is back. He got 20 or more people online playing video games on Facebook, it looks like. That's cool, bud. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Lance, that the Bucks will finish off with 130-plus points in this one. That is one thing for sure. They're on the pace for over 160 here. If of course, they're not going to score 83 in the second half, but yeah, they're on that pace for right now. Insane pace. So if you bet on these games, hopefully you took the over, because this score is not a mistake if you're looking at it right now, currently, that the Bucks have a higher score than 8 other teams currently in progress in either the third or fourth quarter in their games, out of 10 teams playing right now in the early games. If you're new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play of basketball on Behind the Arc Basketball. I cover NBA games, also college basketball games out here on the stream. Almighty Brace, welcome on board. What is good, man? College basketball scoreboard update looks like this. Number 24 ranked Virginia Tech won today, squeaked it out over Miami, 80-78. Number 13 Texas Tech destroying Incarnate Word, 73-49. Number 14 Rutgers trying to hold on and get the W up against Purdue, 68-65. Memphis very disappointing this year, trying to squeak it out against South Florida, 53-50. And LSU beat down against Texas A&M. LSU up 75-53. What's good, Triet? Welcome on to the stream, there, bud. Yeah, now LF Reborn puts out here, he thought Mike Budenholzer needed to be fired. Just a rough start in this game for the Heat. Without Jimmy Butler, they've just had no answers. Yeah, totally agree, AK16. If Kemba comes back healthy and back to his normal form there, he can definitely have an impact, but it's concerning that the injury was a knee injury, that he had to have a stem cell implant. So the big question is for Kemba when he gets back, whether he's going to have his explosiveness that he always had throughout his career. Because Kemba had been so durable up to that point. He was so reliable playing for the Hornets throughout his career, and when he came over to the Celtics, he got injured and he just hasn't been able to be explosive and be the same. Packers GOAT, welcome on the stream, bud. Yeah, I agree here. Bucks definitely gonna fix that, and looks like it starts today with this game with their bounce back game that they have in a game here that it was more that they were hungry. They knew what happened last year, got eliminated from the bubble against the Heat, and they knew what the circumstances were going into the Heat's house. And, yeah, they have just torched the Heat in this game today. Embiid looks like he's back on the court for Philly. Ryan puts out right there. That's huge news then for the Sixers. A couple other scores going on in college basketball. Clemson leads Florida State 57-54. Florida State's ranked as well. They're number 18 in the nation. That game's going down to the wire. Kansas State right now only up by 2 against Omaha at halftime, 32-30 for a terrible Kansas State team. The worst power conference team this season, all college basketball. Yeah, and Giannis doesn't even have 10 points in this game so far. The perimeter has just been fully loaded and knocked down shots left and right. 16 3-point shots from the outside. And Jrue Holiday has been the one to lead the attack, along with Chris Middleton as well. Chris Middleton is out to an incredible start to the season here for the Bucks. He was entering this game averaging more points than Giannis this year. He was averaging over 26 this season, or 27 per game actually for Middleton for him this season. So we're going to go on up to this timeout slide right here. We're actually at halftime currently. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams. We also have Behind the Arc Basketball channel memberships as well if anybody's interested. We got 2 cool perks, 2 low prices to support my channel for $1.99. At the US dollar rate per month. I have a special shout out to the end of each and every single one of my live streams to my channel members, and also we have special live streams as well to support those out for $4.99 per month at the US dollar rate as well. I covered my first special live stream last night. For the special live streams are another sport besides basketball from time to time, and I covered the Patriots versus Bills game, and yeah, the Patriots got destroyed yesterday. No shocker there. By the way, I'm from Massachusetts, if you guys didn't know, and I'm a Celtics fan myself, but I cover the entire NBA, also cover college basketball games as well, and I'm a big Boston sports fan myself. But whoever you root for, feel free to stop and by and be a part of this awesome sports community here that I'm building up on YouTube. Assassin Taiwan, welcome on the stream. Hello here. So we give them a big warm welcome on the channel. On a scale of 1 to 10, how screwed are the Warriors for this season? Right now, I'd probably go with an 8 currently for Golden State. They're just not off to a good start to the season at all, except they have the chance to get it right tonight against the Pistons and go to 500. So I guess they got to take it one step, like one game at a time, I guess, there for Golden State. But yeah, their defense first 2 games, that was abysmal. Yeah, Minnesota destroyed Michigan State yesterday. Minnesota's sneaky good with their backcourt this year. Has the Celtics been losing since they beat the Bucks? Yeah, Celtics are 1-2 entering their game today, and it's not looking so good right now for the Celtics. Actually, they've come back though. They were trailing by 12 points, and starting off the fourth quarter, Celtics on an 8-0 run, and they are down winning 3 right now. So this could very well could come down to the wire. We'll keep you guys posted. Pacers lead the Celtics 94-91. So yeah, jeez, Celtics are coming from behind. It looks like right now. I honestly wish I had the channel. I actually don't have the channel what the Celtics are playing on tonight. I'm from Massachusetts, but for some reason they put the games on NBC Sports Boston, which is not provided in my package. So that's why I can only get the stuff on TNT and ESPN. Yeah, a lot of tight games. This is the only game right now that's not like anywhere close so far. 78-66, Knicks up against the Cavs. Warriors lead the Pistons 69-66. And Raptors up against the Sixers in the tight game there. Joel Embiid's back, and he is making an impact, it seems to be. 76-75. Raptors' lead has been cut to 1. Yep. And, no surprise there that Ty's not a fan of Joel Embiid there. Yeah, huge run for the Celtics on an 8-zip run. We'll keep you guys posted here. I actually don't have the SEC network either. There was like all pay-per-view. I cannot believe they put that game out of They put Florida against Vanderbilt over on ESPN2, and they put over on the SEC network Missouri against Tennessee. Like, come on. Like this, there's so many scheduling problems that ESPN's had this year that just make zero sense. Last year they did the same. They put on ESPN Plus. They put on ESPN Plus last year West Virginia against Kansas. I couldn't believe that. And they put Nebraska against Ohio State over on ESPN on the same time slot. It makes zero sense. So the only way you can get is pay-per-view. The only way you get that is if you subscribe to that or so. Alright, so we're going to start the third quarter in just a moment, everybody. Still at halftime right now, currently. Yeah, Rutgers trying to close it out against Purdue, 75-68 there. Should be a Rutgers W. There's so many good games this weekend, though. Like, some of the nights they put, terrible college games on or so, and then other nights it's really good as far as, college games. Celtics have tied the game. That's incredible, man, on a 10-zip run. I remember I called one of these games last year. It was just like this. It was like the second week of the season. It was Dallas against Golden State. It was awful. It was a terrible game. It was Dallas scored over 140 points and won that. Yeah, next NBA game I don't believe is going to be for a while. I think that's January 6th. That's going to be the Celtics versus Heat right now, I believe, because that one's over on ESPN. I think for some reason they're taking like the next week off or so with TNT and ESPN and not showing any NBA games. So it's going to be a lot of college coming up for the next couple of days, and the college games get really good this weekend too. So it's going to be a lot of good college games this week to close it out before the new year, and then over into the weekend as well. Yeah, no problem, Jose. Glad to have you on the channel, man. And looks like he's going to go back to the other people watching their streams. No problem, bud. Yep, massive blowout. 83 points at halftime. The Bucks have knocked down in that first half 16 3-point shots. And multiple players have made 3 3-point shots. Jrue Holiday, DiVincenzo, Chris Middleton, they have made 3 3-point shots by all three of those players there. And then Brook Lopez has made 2. NBA Finals predictions, or last playoff game to the Finals. I'm going to go early Finals predictions right now. Before the season, I probably would have gone with Lakers against Bucks there in the Finals. So I'm still going to stand with that right now, Lakers-Bucks. Yeah, if the Bucks go on that clip once again, they're going to have 166 when they finish it off. So we are going to start the third quarter, and Giannis will be out there to start the third quarter. He's only got 7 points. So no need for the Greek Freak to attack inside in this game because everything's been made from the perimeter when you score 16 3-point shots. We are back to action. 11:52 left to go as we start off the third quarter. Chris here, welcome on board once again. 37-34, Miami's made it closer. Oklahoma State in their bowl game against Miami. Miami scored, converted a 2-point try, so around 5:39 left to go there. Thanks so much for the update. Heat with the basketball first. Bam. Has it at the top of the key. Bounce pass, jumper mid-range. That's good for 2 by Bam. So finally getting back to the basics right there with the pick and rolls. That's good for 2. So good start by the Heat, but yeah, they're down by 30. Yeah, I've got Sling TV for my provider, Joey. So I'm paying $1 per day. It's $30 per month for my provider, so I can get TNT and ESPN to get the national stuff. Pass inside gets deflected, and Buck's gonna get the steal here inside the key. But all the other channels, like, it doesn't come in the packages like Big Ten Network, SEC Network, and the the one for NBC Sports Boston on that cable package, that package specifically, it's in my area, but the cable package is ridiculous. I think it's like $150 or $140. It's crazy what the pay is for that package. And that's just for the package, not for the TV, not even the internet and phone included in it. 11 minutes left to go. Bucks dribble right baseline. Middleton underneath the hoop, and he's going to get called there for the offensive foul as he pushes off. It's going to be Heat basketball. Celtics just took the lead. That's huge, man. 198 there. Ryan, the real MVP indeed, with the scoreboard updates. We got Florida State losing to Clemson right now, 66-57. Ouch. Looks like Florida State's going to be out of the top 25 coming up to start out the new year. 10:50 left to go in the third. It's going to be Heat basketball. We have over 70 people out on the stream. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub as I cover play-by-play basketball, everybody. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball, and welcome in here out to the stream. The Heat get called for the illegal screen they set, and it's going to be a personal picked up by Bam. So the ball will go right back over to the Bucks. That's back-to-back offensive fouls by both of these teams. Milwaukee has it back. Holiday shovels it out to the right elbow. Middleton floats it up, no good. Tipped up in the air, out of bounds. Last touched by the Heat, so the Bucks will get it back. Milwaukee, great clip shooting from the floor tonight at 62%. Half of their shots they made have been three-point shots. They made 16 shots from the perimeter, 32 shots in total. 32 for 52 tonight. Bounce pass inside. That one's good. Up and in off the backboard for two there by the Bucks as they extend it back to a 32-point lead here with 10:15 left to go. Straight away, three-point shot. Miami takes it. They make it by Avery Bradley from the top of the key. So Avery Bradley now with 8. Bucks have it at the top of the key. DiVincenzo guarded here by Duncan Robinson, able to get around him. Floats it out to the left corner. Middleton moves it over the left wing. Shot fake here. Giannis drives inside. Pro hop pass over to his big man, Brook Lopez. Pass behind his back outside of DiVincenzo. Clear space. Takes the jumper. No good off the back iron. Rebound back to the Heat here by Bam. 9:40 left to go in the third. It's going to be Heat basketball. Robinson moves it over to Hero. Hero dribbles now. Slides it out to the left corner. Akpala. Wide open three and off the mark as well right there. Rebound Bucks. Yep, imagine if Northwestern beats Iowa. Northwestern, one of the biggest shockers this season. All college basketball so far. And Michigan State off to a sad start in Big Ten play. Right corner three. Brook Lopez left wide open. That's good for the triple. Edwin, welcome on board, man. Yes, Celtics Pacers. Celtics, what a comeback they have had. They were down by double digits and they have come back in that game. It's really tight right now. We'll keep you guys updated. That floater's good for 2. Wow, this game they put on national TV is just a beatdown. Giannis drives inside. That's going to be a personal picked up from behind by the Heat, and the clock will stop with 8:56. Celtics Pacers, 6:36 left to go. Game's tied up at 100. Who do I think's the GOAT, MJ or LeBron? I'm going to take MJ right there. Ben, what's good here, man? Glad to have you stop on board. So free throw is coming up at the line here. 8:56 left to go. Giannis here at the free throw line. First shot, got it. So Milwaukee's 89 points here in the third quarter. There's multiple games in the fourth quarter, and Milwaukee has got more points than... Yeah, they've got more points than 8 out of the 10 teams in the early game that tipped off in a half an hour before them. The only 2 teams that the Bucks do not have more points than right now, and all these games are in the fourth quarter, are the Celtics, which the Celtics lead 101-100 over the Pacers. The other team is Indiana, which they're at triple digits right now in that game. Giannis perfect 2 for 2 at the free throw line, but we got 8:56 left to go in the third quarter, and Milwaukee has got 90 points in the scoreboard. There's other games currently going on in the fourth quarter, like this one, Knicks versus Cavs with 6 minutes left to go, and the Knicks lead at 80-73. Who they got in March Madness? Right now, early prediction is Gonzaga currently. 90-58, 8:35 left to go in the third. The big question this year will be Gonzaga versus the field. That was not a good three-point shot right there. at the left wing by Tyler Hero. He just forced it up and off a double team. Gets rebounded by the Bucks. Bucks take a three from outside. Tipped up, no good. Rebound Hero. Now goes the Heat. Takes it past half court. Moves it out to the left corner. Robinson catch and shoot three. Missed it off the mark. A rebound back to Milwaukee. Milwaukee here at the right wing. Middleton drives inside. Moves it underneath, but the ball deflected out of bounds. So the clock will stop with 8:09. I'll probably still go with MJ if LeBron gets his fourth ring. Giannis with an inbound here. Moves it out to the top of the key. Giroux now with the basketball. Holiday takes the three straight away. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Bradley here for the Heat. 7:55 left to go. In the NIT, no clue. In the NIT, probably a team like Purdue to go into the NIT. Let's see. Purdue, Miami is going that way right now. I have Miami as a tournament team, but now it's looking like they're going to go to the NIT. Oklahoma is either going to be tournament or NIT. They're probably going to be last one out of the tournament, or first team out or last team in for the tournament. On like that very last spot. So Miami here at the free throw line. First one's good by Bam. He's going to shoot his second one coming up. National TV schedule. The next one that I plan on covering will be coming up on January 6th. It's going to be Celtics versus Heat there. So it looks like for some reason they're taking a break from the NBA games for national. So it's going to be a while. It's a lot of good college games coming up though. It's going to be the thing. So there's a lot of good college teams coming up. 7:39 left to go in the third. 30-point Bucks lead. It's been like this for a long time. Milwaukee has the top of the key. Moves it out to the right wing. DiVincenzo bounce pass over to Middleton, left baseline. Middleton takes the jumper. That's up. Got it. Hits down the triple there by Chris Middleton. Too good in this game today. That's Chris Middleton's fourth three-point shot. So we got 7:15 left to go. He's got 23 on the board. Miami has it at the top. Bounce pass to Bam. As they will float it up. Avery Bradley, no good off the back iron. Offensive rebound to get it, though. They'll set it up at the right corner perimeter. Hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Dish underneath over to Bam, and he puts it up for two. Where was that early in the game? Just attack to the basket. They just never did that. As this game went throughout, they just could not attack to the basket at all. Just hasn't happened today. Yeah, 90s Bulls were amazing, man. I was born in 95, so it was really early in my life or so. 93-62 currently the score, and an absolute beatdown as we're going to go on a timeout here taken on the court with 6:48 left to go. Alright, good question here that Ty's got. So what are my Elite 8 teams right now he puts out? So I'm gonna go with my Final Four. I got Gonzaga, Baylor, Texas, Wisconsin in my Final Four. And then after that, let's see who I add. I'm going to add Houston to the mix there. I'm going to add Tennessee as well into the mix for the Elite 8. And then, yeah, why not? I'm going to put Kansas and Missouri currently in the Elite 8. So, how about that if that would be cool if Kansas and Missouri play against each other in the tournament. But yeah, I'll put them right now in my Elite 8 as well. As for Iowa, I feel like the downfall for Iowa is they score so much points, but defensively that's the big question mark. It's just their defense for college. That's the thing. Actually, I think St. Louis too is going to make the Elite 8. It all depends on the matchup, though. So that's the question there. I see St. Louis as a Sweet 16 team, like a bracket buster, but depends on the matchup. They could get to the Elite 8. It all depends on what type of matchup they got to do that. Wow. So, man, Celtics just reversed the script in today's game. Man, thanks so much for the update, Behind the Arc fan. That's incredible, dude. Celtics outscoring the Pacers by 20 in the fourth quarter. Man, time to turn on the switch, it looks like, for Jason Tatum. So he's got 24 points, 11 boards. Celtics up, final 3 minutes, 109-101. So it's just about closing right now in that game, it looks like. Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead. Ja Morant or Trae Young? I'm gonna take Ja right there. Ben puts out, do I think Giannis will get a ring? I will go yes there to Giannis will get a ring sometime. What got me into live streams? Roger puts out. I just like watched like a lot of sports from time to time or so, and then I was like, this would be pretty cool if I started up my channel or so. I watched a couple other people start play-by-play live reaction videos, like the Sports Fury, Sir Cardinal. I saw those guys, and then I was like, that'd be pretty cool if I did something like that too or so, because nobody really does like college basketball play-by-play. That's like the main thing that got me into it, was college basketball, which I do. It's mostly half college and half NBA that I do, and then when college happens, it's all March Madness throughout March there, and then NBA during the days that's not March Madness, and then when the NBA playoffs, what you guys saw from last year was all NBA, because that was the only thing back from the bubble. As we get back into it, Bucks take a 3, and that is good. They just keep on extending it here. But yeah, it's just something I've always wanted to do, and man, I've been shocked here throughout this year that it's grown just so huge that we've gone over 9,000 subs on the channel. What's good, DJ? Welcome on to the stream here, man. Did I see the East ever having better teams overall than the West? Joey puts out. I feel like this year the West is just really stacked for this season. So I feel like once again the West, I feel like the champion's probably going to come out once again from the West this year. Did they switch me over to another game? I think they switched me over to another game for some reason. They got Toronto against Philly going on, and this is not my game. So, whatever happened to that game is 96-64 currently, and they just switched me over to another game since it's a huge blowout here. So, I actually don't have Bucks versus Heat on right now. I got Raptors versus Philly. So, yeah. I don't know what in the world happened. I'm just going to keep on updating the scoreboard, I guess, and probably sign off in the fourth quarter. That's odd. So if you guys are watching TNT, it's either, it must be, live looking right now. It's got going on. But there's scoring going on in this game as I'm doing it. So they gotta look in. They just went away from this game, I guess. Yeah. And as I'm doing this, because I'm looking at the score, there's points being added into this game going on right now. Hey, we got a dono, my man DJ, appreciate the man with a dono. Yeah, they're doing a live looking because they just turned away from this TNT game. Very strange. So we'll just keep you guys updated what's going on. Celtics lead at 110-105 with 2 minutes left to go. That free throw was good at the line there by Jason Tatum. The drive to the bucket, Brogdon no good off the rim. A rebound goes to Ticers. The Celtics have it. So thanks so much for the dono, my man DJ. I guess this game going on is the Bucks have scored over 100. They're just not showing it right now. 101-66 the score with 4 minutes left to go in the third for Bucks versus Heat. But Celtics lead it by 5. 110-105. They turned. So if you guys are joining me now, they turned off my game on TNT, and they're putting on the Celtics versus Pacers game. So I'll just call the Celtics versus Pacers game or so. Final minute 40 left to go. So there's a minute 40 left to go. They're doing a live look-in right now, unless they change it. Celtics with Tatum at the line. He went 1 for 2. And it gets rebounded here by Sabonis for the Pacers. Pacers have it at the left wing. Put the ball at the top of the key. As they will dribble, drive inside. That shot gets blocked off the left hand. And it's going to get the offensive rebound. That's good for 2 by the Pacers. Oh, man. When they score, so I feel like changing it. But no, I'm just watching a game going on right now. Thanks so much, Ben. Appreciate it, bud. So Knicks beat the Cavs tonight, 95-86. I've never done this before where a game's been a blowout, where they've turned away the screen or so. So after the Celtics Pacers game end, I'm gonna sign off because this game's a blowout and we're not getting it anymore. TNT just stopped showing the screen to the game. I got a NBA TNT live look in. So Celtics lead the Pacers 111-109. There's 55 seconds left to go. I'm looking at ESPN, so I'll keep on updating the Bucks versus Heat score for you guys, as I covered it earlier. And they just ended the live look into the Celtics Pacers game because there was a timeout just taken. So they just brought me in. Yeah, they got a look in right now. So if you guys are watching on TNT, this since it's a blowout, 104-72, this Bucks game is no longer on TNT. It looks like they're just doing live look-ins all throughout the NBA, since this is just a total beatdown. Yep, Warriors-Pistons game they got going on. Pistons up with 8:22 left to go, 89-86 the score in that game. We'll keep you guys refreshed what's going on right now as far as NBA. Couple really good games here. Raptors tied up against the Sixers, 87 apiece, with about 4:20 left to go. And then Knicks won against the Cavs, so Knicks now improved to 500, 2-2 this year. 95-86 as the Cavs get their first loss of the season. Julius Randle got a triple-double, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. And Andre Drummond, he got 17 points, 17 rebounds for Drummond there. The double-double king. What do you think of the Clippers and Paul George? I think they're going to come up short once again this year for the Clippers and Paul George. I feel like it. As far as consistency, I feel like that's the problem. Because Paul George last year in the bubble, he struggled with consistency last year, and he started out great against the Lakers the first game, and then he just struggled against the Mavericks on Sunday. That was just unfortunate for him. College basketball scoreboard updates. Let's see what we got going on. Rutgers, winners over Purdue, 81-76. Memphis beat South Florida, 58-57. LSU all over Texas A&M, 77-54. Clemson won today, got the upset over Florida State, 77-67. Would I trade Kemba for Patrick Beverley, Zubac, and Lou Williams? I would go yes there. That would be a good trade because I feel like the thing with Kemba when he gets back is he's just not going to be explosive as far as what he was in the past. That's a tough injury right there. I feel like he's probably not going to go back to his normal self, most likely. So Kemba will probably get traded if he doesn't go back to his normal type of explosiveness that he had there. But those are 3 quality players they would get out of that if that does happen there. Zubac's like a really good big man inside the post, and you get Pat Beverley, a great defender there. You get with Pat Beverley, then you get more scoring with Lou Williams, which is huge. Kemba is out until early January due to a stem cell injection he had in the off-season with his injured knee. Hey, what's good, Vaughn? Welcome in here. Yep, and the Bucks just destroying the Heat. So, we have actually lost this game, guys. The game is a major blowout that TNT decided to not show the rest of this game, it looks like. But just to update you guys with the scores, 107-72 with 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. That is the current score of this one. And Chris Middleton leads all scorers. He's got 25 points. He is 10 for 13 from the floor. 24 points by Jrue Holiday. He's made 6 3-point shots. And then 14 points by Brook Lopez. Giannis has only got 9 points today, and the outside in this game showed up as the Bucks have knocked down just an incredible 23 3-point shots they have made in this game by Milwaukee. They just hit another one. It's 110-72 with 2 minutes left to go in the third. Celtics up 113-109. If I get a live looking on that on TNT, I'll bring it to you guys as far as that. They're bringing me the Bucks versus Heat once again right now. So if we do go back to this, I'll call it, but they might escape to another one. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. And oh, there we go. So the live looking is over. We're back to the Bucks versus Heat, I guess. I was ready to cover the end of the Celtics game for a little bit. Which, okay, we do go back. So they're going to do a live look-in. So Celtics lead the Pacers, 114-111, 15 seconds left to go, and Jason Tatum at the free throw line. Tatum with 26 points. So in case you guys are just wondering, we're watching the game from TNT. They have dropped the coverage of Bucks versus Heat due to the game being a blowout. We'll post the score, though. We'll update you guys with a score throughout the remainder of it. Yeah, Giovanni, welcome to the stream. Why couldn't they do this in the playoffs? This is pretty cool what they got with a live looking thing that they have here, but yeah, just in the bubble, Miami's chemistry just popped in the bubble, and I feel like that's the thing for the Heat is that they got better and better throughout overtime. Where today without Jimmy Butler, they were just really hurting with the Heat. So they took off the live looking, and now they got it again on my end. So they have the live looking again. So it's 112-74 in this game with 48 seconds left to go in the third. By the way, Raptors lead the Sixers 90-89 with 3:17 left to go. They're doing a live look-in, switching between the Raptors and Philly and the Celtics versus the Pacers. Yeah, they're changing the look every 10 seconds. Celtics lead it with 15 seconds left to go. 115-111 to score. So if they do a live look in there, we'll keep you guys updated. Yeah, this is just like NFL Red Zone. Alright, so 14.8 left to go on the clock. Celtics up by 4, 115-111. So we're switching a little bit. We'll keep you guys posted with a scoreboard here. Hey, IEM, have a nice night, man. Glad to have you back on the stream. So, yeah, this is kind of like NFL Red Zone. So, usually TNT never does this unless there's a blowout, which tonight we ended up being a blowout with a game I plan on covering. Pass inside, deflected. Huge steal there by Marcus Smart as he deflects it, and the Celtics get fouled with 9 seconds left to go. So, 9 seconds left remaining. It's going to send Boston into the bonus, shooting 2 at the free throw line. Goran, welcome to the stream here, as he is looking for Goran Dragic, get the same name as him as Miami to beat the Bucks today, but it's been the Bucks game all throughout. 113-75 with 15 seconds left to go in the third. Celtics missed the first shot at the free throw line. That was no good by Marcus Smart. 9 seconds left to go in the live look-in if you guys are just joining me. Second free throw is good by Smart. Where I'm watching this from is that the Bucks versus Heat game is now off of my TV. They stopped the game. Pacers missed a 3-point shot. The Celtics going to come away with a W. 116-111. Big Celtics dub right there. Huge, huge Celtics W. So, yeah, appreciate it all for stopping on by here, everybody. Boop, boop, welcome on the stream here. Glad that I'm doing this. Thanks so much, bud. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. I've never done, like, a type of stream like this where the game that I was supposed to call randomly just ended on the TV screen and they cut the coverage and brought to me another game going on right now. So we're just going to give you guys scoreboard updates of what's going on, I guess, throughout tonight until Bucks versus Heat finish up or so. I'll actually go to the very end of Bucks versus Heat because I want to see the live looking for Sixers versus Raptors for a little bit. So Bucks versus Heat is right now just finished the third quarter. Crazy blowout indeed, Alex. Nobody can even get it on TV anymore because they switched it over. So if you guys are just joining us, I started off with this game in a massive blowout tonight. 40-point blowout indeed. Milwaukee has knocked down 24 3-point shots, and the Heat just did not show up to play. Nobody besides Tyler Hero showed up to play. Tyler Hero's got himself 23 points, 9 for 14 from the floor. But, yeah, it's just been unfortunate today for Miami. Without Jimmy Butler, there was no hustle, there was no heart, there was no pride, there was no heat in the Miami Heat because they were not feeling the fire at all out in this game. And the Bucks were the ones who was putting the fire all around the perimeter out in this one, knocking down 24 triples. Crazy. 24 3-point shots by the Bucks. So Milwaukee could have legit just took 3-point shots, and they could have been trailing by 3 points right now to the Heat. The Bucks have made 72 points tonight. They've scored 72 points off of 3-point shots alone. That's insane. Man, 24 made 3-point shots. Crazy. They got 72 points off of 3-pointers, and Miami's only got 75 in the scoreboard. Yeah, imagine if Missouri made the Final Four this year. Ty puts out. Oh man, you would love that. They would be like that dark horse South Carolina team from 2017 that was like a 7 seed and just ran the table all the way to the Final Four. Yeah, Jimmy is probably heated right now about this. Alabama up against Ole Miss, it looks like, for college, 15-7. Let's see, right now we're just on a timeout here, so let's see what college looks like. Yeah, definitely sunny. Bucks roster is crazy in this game. Everybody's been able to produce. And Giannis has only scored 9 points. And, man, Jrue Holiday, DiVincenzo, these guys are delivering from the outside. I think when the Bucks take on the Rockets, they're gonna own it to the Rockets, too, because the Rockets beat them in the bubble back in August. Oh, by the way, Gonzaga's only winning against Dixie State 32-20 with 10 minutes left to go in the first half. That's a lot of points on the board. 32-20. Gonzaga up against Dixie State for college. Houston leads Tulsa 15-7. And Kansas State is losing to Omaha 49-48 with 8 minutes left to go. So Kansas State, the worst power conference team in all of college basketball, losing to Omaha. But just to update, yeah, Gonzaga's leading, but only by 12. They're winning against Dixie State 32-20. So that's some college games. Oh, also Iowa Northwestern going on right now, 19-18. That's a great game. Iowa leads Northwestern. And welcome back, Chris here. Miami lost to Oklahoma State. That was a good college football game, it seemed, though. Yeah, I totally agree there, Sonny. Jrue Holiday definitely adds the fire for the Bucks right there. Adds another perimeter spark element once again. Jrue he's a great pickup right there because they needed like a good, solid third option as far as another player, as far as a guard here. Who will make the 3 to break the record? It's probably going to come off the bench. It might even be Jordan Nwora from Louisville, if I had to predict. Probably by now. I don't know who's playing for the Bucks, because they switched it off the game. It's 118-77, though, and the Bucks just hit their 25th 3-point shot. So, there we go. The Bucks have scored 75 points off of 3-point shots. So they lead it. It's 118-77. Live looking here, the Sixers up by 5 against the Raptors, 96-91 with 25 seconds left to go. So we'll keep you guys posted in this one. Yeah, they put the Bucks and the Heat back on my TV too, and then they switched it to the NBA Live looking going on right now. So they switched it right back. Looks like Pascal Siakam's going to head to the locker room for the Raptors. That's untimely right there. Raptors looking like they're going to fall to 0-3. They had a big lead up by double digits against the Sixers, and they blew it, and now they're trailing by 5 points with Tobias Harris at the free throw line here for Philly. Jordan Wara scores for Bradley, it looks like, as he is on the board. Yep, he's got 3 points now. Hit his first shot of the game. From the outside, he hit the 3-point shot. So, what I said a couple minutes ago is that somebody needed to hit the 3, and Jordan Wara, former Louisville Cardinal, hit down the jumper. Bulls leading the Wizards, so somebody's going to get their first victory of the season. Looks like it's Chicago as they lead at 111-102 with 51 seconds left to go. What's good, Chicago Plays? Welcome to the stream there, bud. This game got turned off my television screen. We're just going to update the scoreboard until it goes final. Bucks lead the Heat, 9:20 left to go in the fourth quarter, 122-79, and the Bucks have made 25 3-point shots, and they might have made their 26th. We will see when the scoreboard updates here for us. If you guys are new to my stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Man, just no Jimmy Butler, no Miami Heat under the Miami Heat in this game. Just not playing with any fire at all for Miami in this game, and just it was bad from the start. Just turnovers right from the start. Could not defend the perimeter, and when you can't do that and you settle for deep jump shots, yeah, you're going up against what was the number 2 scoring team heading into this game in the NBA with Milwaukee, and they put on a torch fest as far as lighting it up in this game. So it's 122-81 with 9 minutes left to go. So 28 is the record according to Dara there, so they would only need... Yep, they just hit their 26, so they would only need 2 more to get the record, it looks like. DJ Augustine hit a 3-point shot. He has got 2 of those. Alright, so we're going to take a look here at 3-point shots tonight, guys. Jrue Holiday has made 6 3-point shots. 4 3-point shots by Chris Middleton. 5 made by DiVincenzo. 3 made by Brook Lopez. Bobby Portis made a 3-point shot. Also, Jordan Wara, he has made 2 of those. So Jordan Wara has made the last 2 3-point shots for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton made 1. DJ Augustine made 2. Bryn Forbes made 1. And also Giannis's brother made 1 as well. So, wow. Man. Chicago's going to try to see if they can hold on for the victory. 25 seconds left to go as they lead against the Wizards, 113-104. Yeah, and Giannis only has 9 points. The Heat have just had no answers tonight to stop the outside attack for the Bucks. 26 made 3-point shots, make it 27. They just hit their 27th one. Wow. Chris back from doing the dishes, and see they're like down by 40. I don't even have the game on right now. The game has been so bad that TNT turned off the game, so I'm just updating the scoreboard while they got on Golden State against Detroit now. So they're doing live look-ins. 27 made 3-point shots. The Bucks, by the way, are 27 for 47 from the perimeter. That's insane. Tomorrow night, I plan on being back for college basketball. It's going to be Arkansas against Auburn tomorrow. Arkansas, actually, by the way, is undefeated, so I'm interested to see how legit they are tomorrow. It's going to be college for a little bit because the next national NBA game isn't until January 6th. That's where I plan on covering Heat versus Celtics. So we'll see how Miami does in that game going up against the Celtics. Boston with a great bounce-back victory, able to take control of the fourth quarter, come from behind, and outscore the Pacers 33-17 in the fourth quarter. And Celtics won today, 116-111. Jason Tatum finished up with 27 points, 11 rebounds. Oh yeah, total memorable live stream. Definitely a memorable live stream. I think that's going to be a good game tomorrow, Vegas. I really wish I was covering Tennessee Vanderbilt too. Maybe we'll hope that somehow we can get it. I don't get SEC Network, but maybe Vanderbilt Florida somehow will get canceled, and maybe they'll move it over to ESPN2, but that's probably not going to happen. I have no clue why they put on Vanderbilt Florida over Tennessee Missouri tomorrow on ESPN2, and have everybody else have to get pay-per-view to watch it from the SEC Network. Yep, next NBA game will be in 2021. It looks like it's just national TV games for college now where I get on ESPN. Vaughn's going to be happy for this for Thursday. The last game that I'm doing for 2020, Vaughn, is a Pac-12 game I plan on doing. So, Pac-12 Thursday nights. It is, I'm going to be doing a Pac-12 game before the end of the year. The last game will be Colorado against USC. That should be a good game. Both of those teams I feel like are going to be probably borderline tournament teams. So 128-83, Milwaukee leads with 7:51 left to go. I haven't seen a beatdown like this in over a year since the I've never called play-by-play of a beatdown in over a year since since the Mavericks destroyed Golden State in like the second week of the season last year. And also in the bubble I covered. It was a terrible game in the bubble I covered. It was awful. It was the Clippers against the Pelicans. I think it was the first weekend of the bubble on a Sunday afternoon. The Clippers destroyed the Pelicans. It wasn't even close. It was like a 40-point blowout, I think, in that game too. And they kept the game going on throughout the entire thing. So the Sixers up against the Raptors, 193. There's 10 seconds left remaining, and Toronto has blown the lead and looks like they're going to fall to 0-3 this year. It's too bad for Toronto. They had a chance. Joel Embiid went out of the game, and then he came back into the game. And with Joel Embiid back, he was able to do good things and carry Philly to looks like a 3-1 record this season. Joel Embiid, 29 points, 15 rebounds, and 4 assists here for the Sixers. And he did miss a little bit of playing time. Had to check out of the game. Yep, what a blowout. What a blowout. We have TNT live look-ins because they're not even showing us the game here. 27 made 3-point shots by the Bucks, though, tonight. I'm just going to keep it up here till the score goes final, and then I'm going to wrap it up for you guys. Yeah, Raptors looking like Kentucky right now so far. Still a lot of season left. They're lucky for the NBA. That's a 72-game season and not like college where you only play around 30 games. Raptor was in here, I think, last week. He was in the chat. Yeah, it's insane. Bucks scoring, yeah, indeed, like 40 per quarter, basically. Okay, so quick score update here. So the Bucks at the end of the first quarter, they blew out the Heat. So the Bucks got out to a 12-0 lead to start out in the first minute and a half in this game. After that, at the end of the first quarter, the Bucks led it 46-26. The second quarter score was Milwaukee again, 37-25. And then the third quarter score is 32-14 Milwaukee. And now the fourth quarter score is 13-11, just trying to get through in the final 6:30. What's good, my man? Little Man No Sports. Appreciate it, brother, for stopping on by. Yep. Nice Miami Heat here. Yeah. Oof. Big oof in this game. Interesting. I didn't know it gives you like more energy and lose weight. Yeah, I don't need to lose the weight though. That's the only thing. I'm perfectly fine with how I am or so. I'm in shape, so I don't need to lose weight. That's the only thing. I would probably feel miserable if I took like cold showers, because I get up in the morning, and then I go to work, and it's freezing outside where I live up here. Tomorrow's is supposed to be freezing. We're supposed to get like a nice 15-degree wind chill to start off in the morning tomorrow. Rutgers beat Purdue. Yeah, that's right. Scoreboard updates, we'll keep you guys posted right here for college, since there's not really much. Thanks so much, Anthony. Appreciate it, bud. This is the first ever stream, by the way, that I've never called the entire game for play-by-play, because the TV channel, just TNT, said that, nope, we're not going to show this game anymore. We're going to cut from the action, and we're just going to show live look-ins today, it looks like. But college basketball going on, couple of games currently going on, as I'll see what's going on here. Kansas State is losing to Omaha. Oh man, Kansas State. They are the worst power conference team in all college basketball, and Kansas State actually just tied it up, so it's 54-54. Am I gonna do a Rutgers game this season? It might be Saturday, Vaughn. They play in the new year. It might be my second game of the new year for Rutgers. They take on Iowa. My planned streaming schedule for Saturday is going to be Texas, Kansas at 12. And then Iowa versus Rutgers right after that at 2. And then I believe the third one, I plan on doing a triple header on Saturday. The last one will be Florida State against Duke to close out the night. That's the 3 I plan on doing, barring any cancellations. Yeah, so Omaha leads Kansas State 56-54. All right, we get back in. Okay, so they're finally showing the Bucks Heat game. 5:20 left to go. 28 3-point shots. That is an NBA record. 12 players with a 3-point shot made. That is an NBA record. And now the Bucks here at the free throw line, just looking to add more, saying, yeah, Miami, we're going to get revenge on you for last year out in the bubble. We're going to do this to you on your home court and destroy you. And right now it's 133-86. So finally get the game on my TV screen, as that's going to be a turnaround jumper and a key. That one's no good. Rattled right out by Kendrick Nunn. There's a foul underneath that was picked up by the Bucks, so the clock will stop with 5:05. So finally we're back into the play-by-play. They're going to show us probably the last 5 minutes. Gonzaga's on a major run. They lead Dixie State now 49-28 in college, and Iowa leads Northwestern 32-24. No free throws here at the line just yet. Miami gets the inbound. 5 minutes left to go. Nunn dribbles. Moves it out to the top of the key. Catch and shoot 3 by Max Strus. And that shot is up. And that one is good. As my play-by-play right now is over, they just brought me to the Warriors-Pistons live look-in. So, yeah, we'll give you guys just the update before this game goes final, and then we'll sign off. So it's 135-89. Now with 4 minutes left to go. Jesse, welcome on the stream here. Kind of yep, imagine 150. When we were at halftime, we were talking about at halftime, because the Bucks had 83. We were talking about 166. And it's gone final. Warriors have beat the Pistons 116-106. So Golden State, winners of their last 2 games, they go even to 500 here. So the Milwaukee Bucks have broke the record most 3-point shots in a single game with 28. And they have done it with 12 different players. Just insane. 12 different players have made a 3. Absolute beatdown. Under 4 minutes left to go. Going by the numbers in this game, Giannis has only scored 9 points. What they have done is just destroyed the Heat tonight. I'll go by the numbers here. 3-pointers made. Jrue Holiday made down 6 3-point shots tonight. DiVincenzo made down 5. Chris Middleton hit 4 3-point shots. Brook Lopez had 3. And then after that, Bryn Forbes had 2. DJ Augustine had 2 off the bench. Jordan Nwora, the rookie from Louisville, he had 2 as well. And then 1 3-point shot made by Bobby Portis, DJ Wilson, Sam Merrill, and Giannis's brother, and also Pat Connaughton. The only player yet to hit a three-point shot on the Milwaukee Bucks roster is Giannis. He is 0 for 2 from the outside, and he has got 9 points in 24 minutes. So, yeah, didn't need Giannis for this game. All you needed to do is hit three-point shots, and the Bucks just hit another one. They got 29 three-point shots. Might as well make it 30 if they can go for it. They got 3 minutes left to go to see if they can hit 30. Oh, man. What a beatdown. What a beatdown. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I've never called a stream like this before where the game's just not even on TV. The game's not even on TV anymore. They took it off because Miami is losing basically by 50 points. Yeah, this was a joke to start off. Before you knew it, the Bucks were leading 12-0. Man, So, this will go down in the history for my stream for the biggest beatdown I've ever covered before. I've never covered a game that they switched the game, just turned it off in the third quarter. Yep, Bucks make history. 29 three-point shots. $29 and counting. Might as well go for 30. The Houston Rockets set that record with 26, and that was back in 2018 against the Wizards. So remember this, guys, when I bring back trivia night sometime during the off-season, about this trivia question right here. If you guys want to join in for trivia when we have it in the off-season, I might reference this question right here, and we'll date back to this stream. We'll do a little bit of digging in Behind the Arc basketball history and date back to this stream. Mavs got revenge, yep, and the Bucks got revenge too. Yep, it's crazy how these teams ended the year getting revenge. By the way, magically, the Thunder 89-87 to score as they just start out the fourth quarter there. Hey, what's good, Bobby? Appreciate it, brother, for stopping them by. Yeah, I got to see the end of that game. Actually, got the live look in there. Great come-from-behind victory for the Celtics, man. Incredible fourth quarter, and that was huge for them. Yeah, how many blowouts has there got to be? We're going to see a ton this year. But so they decided to put this game on national TV. Nobody knew that this game would be a blowout, I bet you. And nobody saw it coming. And all the other games are close. Every other game here today is finished in either it's been a 10-point deficit or less as far as all the other games today. It's just this one. So, final 3 minutes left to go. This game's not even on TV. They took it off, so once we get the final, we're just going to end it here. Yeah, Ty puts out here, Liberty for sure making the tournament. I think they're going to win their conference there. Yeah, nobody has the game on TNT. They just took it off. So welcome to the stream here, Erratic. They took it off in the third quarter. 4-hour trivia night with my biggest fans. Yeah, I totally agree there, Bobby. A really great get they got with Peyton Pritchard out in the draft. He was a 4-year starter at Oregon, and he's got good toughness too. He's only 6'2", but he can hit big shots. He was great at Oregon. Great addition they got, and he's really earning the playing time right now. So Magic lead the Thunder 93-87. So it looks like the Bucks versus Heat, final 2:47 left to go. I was calling this game until it got taken down by TNT, and they stopped showing it because it was a blowout, and they set the record. Yeah, I don't think that's happened in a long time. Last time I've seen, they never do this for basketball as far as flip the screen. I've seen it a couple of times for the NFL. It was a few years ago where the Saints were just destroying the Bengals at halftime. They put up, I think, like almost 50 points at the half. And They took away the game and they changed it. Elmer, what's good here, man, for stopping them by? He's watching again from the Philippines. Not much to watch, basically, guys, besides the scoreboard or so. We'll keep it up until this game goes final. 140-91, the score with about 2:15 left to go here as, yeah, they took the game off of the television screen because, you can see here, because of the score. So, we've had blowouts this season. The Clippers were trailing at halftime against the Mavs, 77-27. What a blowout to end the year. Yep. Oh, man. What a blowout. 2:27 left to go. I just got on my screen right now, so I'll call until they change it over again. Kendrick Nunn with the basketball for the Heat. He dribbles top of the key, pass over to Olynyk, drives inside. Olynyk pro hop, puts it up, no good. He gets fouled. And Kelly Olynyk going to go to the free throw line, shoot two. Fall gets picked up by the Bucks by DJ Wilson. So basically, now in this stage, blowout game, they got reserves into this game by this rate. Milwaukee Bucks set the three-point record, by the way, tonight. The prior record was set by the Houston Rockets in 2018 with 26 three-point shots. And the Bucks made 29 three-point shots. 140-91. Olynyk misses both of them at the line. A rebound by Wilson. Bucks will have it, slowing it down in the final 2 minutes left to go. Into the hands of Frank Mason here with the basketball. Passes over left wing. Into the hands of Cam Reynolds. They have all the reserves now into the game. Passes over left corner perimeter. As Portis will hand this one off now over to Reynolds. Reynolds drives the left baseline, and he's going to get contacted and fouled. So the clock will stop with 1:57 left to go. And Milwaukee's going to go to the free throw line. And they'll shoot two, coming up with number 13, Cam Reynolds. Undrafted out of 2018 from Tulane. First free throw, that one's good. Yep, they're finally showing it, so finally I can get to call it once again, after like a half an hour not doing so. Can I do a pregame like I did with the Bucks Celtics? I did quite a bit of a pregame, Jesse. You missed out on it today. They didn't go to the game until like 15 minutes past the half hour. They tipped it off, I think, around 7:45. 142-91, final minute 45 left to go. Left baseline jumper, and that one's good. Okay, yep. Okay, thanks so much for the update there, Bradley. For some reason, I get this off of the stats reference, and they got some of the numbers wrong as far as who the players are. But I got them on the back jersey now. So Jordan Nwora is 13. That's a Bucks jumper. That's good for two. I got to go to another site next time and get another Bucks thing, because they posted it wrong on the internet. Yep, blowout on this one, Chicago Bulls 1-2-3. Welcome back on the stream, bud. Ooh, give him some piano songs to learn. Chris learned the piano now. I know one that's difficult here. The Flight of the Bumblebee on piano. That's difficult. If you want to challenge yourself, that's definitely one I would recommend. I've seen people play that online. I used to play a little bit of like xylophone and marimba growing up, so that was a tough song. First free throw is good at the line. 144-94. Oh yeah, just absolute beatdown. Right from the start, the Bucks were leading this game 12-0 in the first minute and a half. It was just absolute crusher right from the start. Oh, Milwaukee just came out and slaughtered the Heat tonight. 144-95 to score. Final minute 10. Bounce pass right baseline. Jordan Nwora tried to go for the slam, and the Heat get the block. Here goes the Heat past half court. Moves it over to the right wing to Olynyk. Olynyk pass out to the top here to Nunn. Kendrick Nunn's playing time. He is getting less and less playing time. Throughout the bubble, he barely even played. Kendrick Nunn went from being Rookie of the Year candidate to barely even playing in the bubble in the playoffs. And I think he's going to get traded before the trade deadline for Kendrick Nunn. Yeah, the Bucks set the three-point record tonight. 29 three-point shots they made. And the previous record was held by the Rockets 2 years ago with 26 three-point shots. So we made history tonight out on the channel. First free throw. And the Heat hit it. That one's good. The Heat losing this one tonight by a nice 48 points. Make it 47 in the final minute. So if you guys enjoy the stream, spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, everybody. Really appreciate all for stopping on by. Final 40 seconds before I wrap it up. We made history tonight, guys. Jason comes onto the channel now. Holy Jesus is right. Bucks have made history tonight. They have knocked down 29 3-point shots, an NBA record. And we have made history as well, folks, that we have called the largest blowout in behind the arc basketball history on the channel, I believe. Bigger blowout than any game combined, whether it's NBA or college, I feel like. 30 seconds left to go. Shot fake Olynyk. Pass gets deflected, but it goes into the hands of Nunn. Nunn takes the three, and yeah, Kendrick Nunn, I feel like, is going to get traded. He missed the 3-point shot, and he finishes 6 for 17 from the floor and 1 for 6 from the outside. As the Bucks will get the rebound, and that will be the ball game as they take it past half court, and they'll dribble out the clock in the Miami Heat. We're just a no-show today. Absolute no-show. They forgot what day it was. They forgot it was even 2020. And, yeah, they just forgot the day. Ouch. 144-97. Complete beatdown. As we're going to wrap it up in just a moment. Good question here, VWQ. I'm going to see... That's a good question. Largest NBA victory in a single game. 148-80. Huh. Largest margin of victory in NBA history. It was the Miami Heat lost that game too. It was against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the final score was 148-80. So, a 68-point blowout back in 1991. So the Miami Heat lost by 68 points against the Cavaliers back in 1991. And this game tonight was a 47-point beatdown. Wow. Man. So we're going to wrap it up here, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping on by, guys. National TV that they plan on covering. And hopefully you took the Bucks and the points and the over for this game. Because if you did, you definitely got it. If not, ouch. That is not good. Clippers are just thrown by the Heat. Yeah, definitely a weird sequence of events that happened here. And the Bucks made an NBA record 29 3-point shots in this one. How valuable is Jimmy Butler? Oh, I can tell today. So valuable. We'll have to see when the next Louisville stream is, Bradley. I think it's going to be coming up in the new year when they play on ESPN. We'll have to see when that will be. But, yeah, Milwaukee here, they showed who is the king of the regular season when they came into the Heat's arena today, and they just beat them down. We'll see if they face each other again in the playoffs, but that's going to be a long time from now. We'll have to get through the marathon of the season. Oh, yeah, great stream, covering multiple games, switching in between everyone, but wow. That's a wrap here. Before you sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I plan on coming back tomorrow for college basketball. It's going to be Arkansas against Auburn. So if you guys would be interested, feel free to stop on by for that. Before you sign off, though, thank you guys out to the members out on the channel supporting my streams. Jack, Jason, and the Sports Expert, my channel members out here. Really appreciate you guys for the support out here on the stream. Have a nice night, everybody. As, man, just huge beatdown. 144-97 the finals. I'm going to wrap up here. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball.